one problem and then heading back up, you find yourselves back on the what you can imagine from the layout, the main floor of the castle. Guards still blockading the way down to the larder. You can hear a bit of a commotion or just the echoing of chatter coming from what seems to be the north, just kind of echoing down the corridor.
Um, Listen to more of the what's going on there. What can I hear if I just by tuning into from the north?
You just note familiar voices just kind of all talking in not unison, but there seems to be at least 5 or 6 conversations happening. You make out pretty much someone asking for directions, another person just kind of being bored that they're on guard duty during a festival or something festive, and that's pretty much it.
The White Riders, and it is okay then. Okay. And current now hearing past nothing past the the dwarves, the guards. There's no the basement seems to sound as well.
I'm sorry, did you ask if the basement seems silent?
No, I'm saying what you call it what the guards what you call it are they saying to us or no?
They're not. They're just kind of standing guard.
Okay. I can put those words. Okay. Looking towards the or the main garden in the center. Um, I know you've been here before, but there's a whole debacle with Cyrus and all. But if you can, let's see Rodden to discuss and fix the situation right now. Did they reply or no?
Does who reply?
The guards.
I'm sorry, you asked what?
Um, to allow us to pass his way towards Rodden's corridor. This
You
time of
know
all.
them just kind of standing there, not responding to you. They don't seem to be moving.
Oh shit! Guess we're not allowed back down there anymore. Oh fuck then. Um, moving away from the group. Oh, oh no, my pause. Okay, 5, 10, 15. I move down. Fuck. Oh, I can't move. Hold up, refresh real quick.
So, looking up to shit, looking up to the guards, I'll just go. Are we not allowed downstairs?
You know the guard just kind of turning to you, one just shaking his head. We're sorry, sir. No one is allowed down here at this time. Others of Strahd.
So much for free reign.
I can move down there. Oh.
Well, if we're exploring, I guess we're doing it without our weapons and equipment. That puts us at a bit of a bad angle.
Are you speaking to the group or the guards themselves?
The group.
Ah, well, again, I just need permission to get to the bathroom in the treasury, and the person inquired know about that. Is Shaw himself that we're not told to disturb as of now. Who's else? And the next person in chain of command is also Rodden, but he's also downstairs. Who's the third chain of command then?
That won't get us far. From there, it's pretty much divided up no matter where in the castle you go. So, from here,
Okay.
it's pretty much just us searching.
Who is the secretary or who runs the thing over the treasury?
If you're talking
And
about treasury, you're most likely talking about the person who handles the finances, which would be
yeah, Leaf. Okay, sure, shit.
Do we really need our weapons right now?
I mean, if you want to keep constantly running around the castle,
Like I said, we can explore without them. We're just at a bit more of a risk.
Well, then we just have to be more careful, yeah?
well, anyways, um,
We are on a time limit.
yeah, and looking towards, peeking towards the, yeah, I was right, right, I was right. Speaking to the conversation, why about English? Why am I able to heal here? Christ.
Who's conversation? What are you talking about? Who's conversation?
Everyone's over there. Like, beside the stuck on guard duty. I say anything else? And about how Strahd informed them to anything about the assassination or anything else in
You
particular?
don't hear anyone talking about anything in particular other than, like I said,
Yeah,
the
stuck on guard duty.
yeah
Okay.
being stuck. You do hear some talk about different fighting events and other things happening around Barovia, but there's nothing pertaining to assassins. So as you kind of sit back on the first floor, what do you all do?
Can't
Aren't we
go
to
here.
aren't we to look for someone?
Yup. Lots of people, really. We need to go ask questions.
Let's talk to literally everyone and try to figure out who's trying to off Strahd.
What a... I just...
We also need to look for the occultists as well too.
The occultist? What? Now?
Not
In
now.
here?
Well, if we do somehow come on upon them, there's that as well.
Wait, in here?
You note to the north the conversation seems to be different white riders, and as you look on, it seems that a few of the werewolves are there as well, just kind of discussing random events in Barovia and being bored. You could see that one of them, the one known as Grayson, just kind of stares at you, Kester, and just looks towards Bennett as well, just standing there.
Well, if there's anyone to talk to about what's going on, it would have to be the writers.
True, but doubt they're trying to plan to kill Strahd himself. I thought part of his guards.
No, but they could have
may
an
never
idea
know.
of who's trying to.
Cool, let's go then.
And noting your approach, you just note Grayson just put his hand out. Please stop. He just kind of looks you over. Galfer. Galfer just kind of whipping his hair back. Do I have to? I always have to speak to them. You're the boss. Why don't you do it? You just note him staring towards Galfer, then walking away. Fine. What do you lot want? Last I heard, Strahd had you scouring the castle for, I don't know, miscreants? Troublemakers?
Exactly so.
Just wondering
Well,
if you heard anything about any break-ins or any type of sort like that. Anyone with suspicion who might able to want Strahd's head off.
you just know Galford smiling ear to ear. Ah, everyone wants him dead. Well, none of us. He just kind of turns to the others. Right? We don't want him dead because that would make my job way harder. You're actually strong. A young woman with blue hair just kind of walking up, whipping a cape that seems to be just threaded in gold to the side, showcasing what seems to be almost black bodysuit with the just sail of Ravenloft kind of on her left chest area, embroidered in gold. No, none of us would do it. Also, you're not as strong as the rest of us, so you probably would die pretty quickly. Galford just kind of shaking his head. Yeah, of course I would. Thanks for that, Anastasia. I appreciate your, what's the word? Whatever. Anyway, if you're looking for who wants to kill Strahd, he just kind of keeps smiling at you. Well, let's just say the boss most likely wants you to figure out the most dangerous contender to his throne. If you go up there and you tell him, hey, anybody's trying to kill him, he'll probably kill you. Or have us do it. I guess that would be fun. Although you guys don't seem like much of a, no disrespect, but challenge, I guess? That said, he kind of just turns, grinning at Kester. We don't really fight the elderly. Not our thing. We're forever young and all, so it's kind of like, weird.
Good to know. Good to know.
Anyway, let's see. Who's strong? Who's stronger than we are? The old vampires are usually stronger than we are. The old guard. Strahd's quote-unquote blood. I think while most of us were turned, only they're the ones who were gifted the, mainstream bloodline. They're the strongest, but who knows? If you want to look for them, I think Escher's on the 3rd floor. He just kind of looks over towards you.
Yeah, speaking of Escher. Oh yeah, he told us about there's a rank system amongst vampires. Who is the one turned right? Who's currently under Strahd right now? Like specifically, who is next? Next to be turned. Do you have any clue? Specifically?
He just kind of stares at Bennett. Didn't fill your friends in, eh? Understandable. I hear you, quote unquote, he keeps saying repeatedly, bumped your head. The blonde young woman kind of standing beside him, just kind of licking her lips and staring. The brides would be the strongest ones. Anyone gifted to be a bride of Strahd is turned by him directly. And then the rest of us were turned based on, their whim. I'm a Von Bergia. I was turned because I was Escher's first. Strahd thought I can maybe, complicate his life a bit. Also, Bergia, we're the 2nd strongest kingdom around Barovia, so why wouldn't the princess get to, marry into the family? I guess Strahd thought it would keep us all on a leash. Anyway, I would be a second born, if you would. We all are. Well, except Anastasia. She was turned basically by Strahd to save her life. She's also a Vanyaya. That's the other. She just kind of shrugs as the one known as Anastasia just kind of stares at her. Go ahead, say it. You note the blonde just kind of shaking her head. No, it's fine. I'll retreat for now. Don't want to get the Yayas angry. Stupid name. As she heads off, you note Galford just kind of rubbing his forehead gently. Wait there. Anyway, the rest of us are all second born. I'm a third. I was actually turned by he just kind of smiles at Anastasia, pointing at her. Let's just say I put in enough work. You just note her shaking her head in disbelief almost as he points behind them. The only one who's not a vampire in this little party is Grayson. The Talfers, they're different. You can consider them, actually, I don't know what you would consider them. He never really talks about it, and his brother is even, less forthcoming. Either way, It's not really a rank system. It just tells you how strong the vampire is. Strahd
Okay.
being the first.
Mhm.
Good luck trying to kill him. The rest of us could probably get killed, but we're no spawns. Those are the lowly ones.
Okay, it's definitely small. So.
Spawns are kind of well, uh, I guess compared to you all, children. He just kind of looks around Wolfram towards Tilgrim. Oh, you have children. Hmm. Well, you seem a little older, but yeah, it would be the same as fighting children.
Oh, good to know.
Okay, and I currently, basically, I heard, which of the brides do Strahd least favors? Like, doesn't interact with that much. If you have any clue, there's four of them to be right. Four of them, I believe so.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Wolfham's asking which of the, I believe, four brides does Strahd least interact with, or haven't talked to, or played with, I guess.
You just see him shaking his head. I don't know. I'm not really privy to that. I guess the newest ones. Gertruda hasn't been turned just yet. I imagine she'll probably get turned tonight. If not tonight, then, well, whenever the hell Strahd's fed up with the others. Escher is the first of the brides. He would be the oldest, and then it goes down the line. The only one who isn't actually one of his brides is Sasha. She's difficult and way too strong. She's actually Strahd's, well, technically his wife, but other than strangely being allowed up, she's usually locked away in the catacombs. It seems, though, she's taken a liking to the throne room. That's most likely where you'll be able to find her. If anyone's going to tell you how to destroy Strahd, or at least give you some help, it would be her. She can't stand any of us.
And the rest of the two brides, I believe one's the one with the golden mask. I haven't got her name yet.
Just shaking his head in confusion. Can't tell you who that was. Not really sure I remember. Mostly the brides are on the third floor with Strahd in his, private dwellings. The third floor is where you'll find all of the main rooms: Strahd's study, his dining hall, his bedroom, and his bathroom. You'll find some other goodies up there if you're willing to skulk about as well. Although, I have to tell you, if you get caught, well, your life is forfeit. I guess since you're supposed to be finding these things, I'll help you out, because what else am I going to do? The second floor has the throne room on it, and the waiting chamber. It also has guest rooms, and that guy's up there too. What's that dude's name? You note Anastasia just shaking her head. Lipsage. He's the accountant, and he holds all the financial and, well, all of Strahd's secrets. I don't know why Strahd has confided all his secrets in a human, but he is the only one who knows everything about Strahd. I wouldn't bother them, though. He's a little testy, and he has some things working for him that are not of this world.
Let me guess, a tall, slender creature in a suit.
She just nods at you. Yes.
Yeah,
I believe
encountered one.
he just kind of shakes his head. Walter.
The one we faced off called Spencer. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is Walter and Spencer. Okay.
She just kind of shrugs. Oh, okay.
These means a different one we ran into. Apparently, Leaf isn't the only one who has these forces working for him.
Yeah, we believe one of the cultists.
She just kind of nods in your general direction. Well, then he would be the person to speak to about it, because they creep me out, and I'm almost 200 years old.
Sasha's in the throne room. Okay, let's check.
The Galford just kind of, again, playing with his hair. Yes, anyway, second floor. There's a bit of a throne room overlooking the chapel. you'll usually find someone there. Most likely, it's a good spot to just take a breather and get away from Strahd. And then, well, the first floor has, well, dining hall you've been in, the main hall, which is right here. Let's see. Hmm. Ah, through those doors, he just kind of points back towards the east. You'll find the hallway to the chapel. I believe that gentleman representing the old guard was going there, looking around. I wouldn't fear too much. There seems to be a body on the altar. Not sure which one of the vampires did that one, but I'm sure we'll have to clean it up. He said he was going to take a look at it and, investigate. I don't know why an outsider is being let in to investigate, but the young master seems to think that the Durst family is of great importance in hunting down some sort of occultist group that's been terrorizing the land. Mm. That said, I overheard some things about that as well. Hmm. He just kind of smiles, looking towards Jotun. But I'll let you deal with that on your own. I don't want to have any extra work. Anyway, I suppose, let's see. Ah, yes. Then there's the spires. And the courtyard. Then there's the larder and the catacombs. There's 4 sets of spires. Rather, there's 3 spires, but they all go up about 4 floors. Those are pretty much empty. There just seems to be some noises coming from the highest spire. And, well, there's some strange ways to get about the castle as well. I would be aware of certain things, but I don't believe I am at liberty to tell you exactly what they are. All I want to. No. I just suggest being careful in certain places.
Well, we don't clear the weapons on us currently right now.
Weapons? Well, if you run into trouble, there's always running away. But yes, I highly doubt you'll have any weapons on you. It's not exactly very smart to let outsiders walk around these halls with weapons. Everything here is a defensive mechanic, if you would. Nothing here would actively try to murder you unless well, you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. He just kind of points up behind him. See those gargoyles up there? Uh, if those gargoyles felt at all that you were doing anything, well, dis- dismissive or disrespectful, they would come down here and claw you to pieces. Everything in the castle would. See those armors strung across the place? They'll come to life. There's dark holes in each of the ceilings that you can't see. He kind of points up. You note the ceilings are too dark to see, even with your dark sight. There just doesn't seem to be a way to tell where the ceiling is. There's any number of things that can fall right through those little crevices. So just be aware of what you're doing and where you're doing it. But nothing should be actively trying to harm you.
Oof. Alright then.
He just kind of shakes his head and then smiles. Actually, I'm probably wrong. It depends. Maybe Strahd is trying, but I don't know. I don't want to give anything else away. This is a ball, a gala event, so I guess the best idea is to mingle and, you know, go report to Strahd before it's too late. Him and his games. You note Galford just kind of checks. You got about 7 hours, so there's that. With that, he just kind of points. You could take those stairs or the other stairs up. The guards probably aren't going to let you go down, but I'll fill you in on a little secret. There's way more ways to get downstairs than just those stairs.
I presume the safest option.
Well, it depends on what you think is safe and what you think isn't.
Sure,
But then again, who cares, right? If you guys die, it's not like it'll affect any of us. Well, the Black Riders are the ones who are on cleanup duty.
That's not comforting at all.
Hmm. No. By cleanup duty, you'll just get pulled into one of the mirrors. Most likely to that, what's that place called? The Seven Hells?
Oh, it just keeps getting worse.
And Strahd has a strange mirror room. It seems that all the mirrors are controlled by Alessa just to keep them safe. They seem to go to different dimensions. I don't know. I just like it where I am. Anyway, if you need something from us, don't bother. We're gonna head out on a patrol in a little bit. Got some things happening in the west.
What's that? So things?
You remember when we first met? The
Yeah.
bridge troll?
Hmm?
Got the copper yet?
Yeah, it seems all the other bridge trolls are dead now too.
Eh? What? Why the bridge trolls?
That's why we're out going out.
Oh
All
yeah.
the bridge trolls are gone, which means the bridges are no longer guarded. I wonder what's killing them. Ha ha ha.
Something that wants to get across. Alright, well, good luck with that. I'm sure you guys are capable.
He just kind of shrugs and walks off. You know, Anastasia is just kind of staring at the group. Oh, good luck, Bennett. She just kind of turns. Blanca, come. Oh no, not you, Mr. Gargoyle. You're
Damn,
supposed
you want
to
me to be
stay.
part of something? I'll be part of something.
to join.
Yeah. Oh,
Gargoyle
First
wants to go on
place.
adventures too.
man, Sasha in the courtroom. Or
Looking toward.
Hmm? Go ahead.
I'm just waiting for them to leave. Looking towards the south, east. Can you describe those two cats for me? Over here.
You just note. Oh, I'm sorry. You just note two black cats in the shadows, just laying underneath those suit of armor, or next to it.
Oh, they're not
Their
doing
eyes
anything.
just kind of piercing green.
Oh, are they looking towards me, or they're just laying and amongst
They just
themselves?
seem to be kind of just looking around and getting ready to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Throne room?
Thermal it is. With Sasha. That. Dip.
Approaching the north in the main hall, you note the abbot just kind of turning. Ah, yes, these are my allies. You note one of the younger members of the werewolf pack just kind of turning, looking at you. Oh, these assholes! I remember them. Yeah, you guys are the pussies who didn't want to fight. Yeah, but not you, old man. He just kind of stares at Wolfram. I don't remember you either. But I remember you, elf boy. Hmm.
Why can't I try to run away?
Oh, hello. This is kind of looking at him. How tall is he?
He stands probably about 5 foot or
Oh,
five
cool. Kind of
feet.
looking down towards him with a smile. Just as vibrant as ever, huh?
He just kind of nods. That's right. You look as dickless as ever.
Ah, I kind of lost it, but I won't tell you who took it.
He just kind of
Kind of feel.
stares at you and backs up slowly. Wow, this guy's a creep.
Mm.
Cool. You note the others just kind of staring at you as the abbot just nods. That was a bit uncalled for. Friends, where are you off to?
To our next lead, the courtroom. Uh, Basically, we're informed that the most likely to be under Strahd's, well, least most English, least most likely to try assassinate Strahd is the one next in power. So we presume one of the brides. Our first lead is Sasha.
He just kind of nods slowly. Okay. Well, I was not given any type of task, but Strahd did inform me that he was very pleased with Ahsoka and has given me leeway to stay. Um, I imagine I would just leave with you all. I can't turn my back on friends. You've done so much for me. And Kretsk, so I feel like I owe you that much. I'll be here waiting for you. I've been discussing with these young gentlemen just the issues that are happening in Kretsk. They seem to rule the territory north of Kretsk, the werewolf's den, and the surrounding forests. They've been telling me that there seems to be something strange going throughout the forest. It seems that trees are being killed by some sort of disease of unknown origin. They've not ever seen it. I heard talks of that from Vistani travelers as well. That said, I'd like to learn more information, so I'll be here if you need me. He just kind of turns and goes back. You could just hear him rejoin the conversation. Yes, now, you said it was almost like pus-filled boils all over them. You note the gentleman with green eyes nodding. We don't even know where it started. But it only seems to be coming after us. You note the abbot just kind of rejoining his conversation. With that, what do you do?
Well, we've gone straight to the courtroom. This is for Sasha or
I'm
anyone
not
else's
sure. What? I'm
courtroom.
not sure.
The
What's
throne
what does that
room.
mean?
The room.
Oh, okay. I was a bit confused here. I'm like courtroom.
I got.
Lovely. So what was it? Upstairs, yeah?
Mhm.
Good.
I don't know if he's dragging the rest of us. That's why.
Just heading up the stairs.
Going up. Nope. Taking this Mondays. I can't say that.
Frank.
Oh no.
You note the massive stairs rising up and just kind of curling around as you climb them. You know that took you at least 20 feet directly up and around. You could see stone arches kind of just supporting this very dark area. And you don't note the ceiling, but you can see archways kind of riveting above it, almost creating large arcs in two places. It's at least 25 feet overhead of you. You could see just kind of a faded fresco drop down on the ceiling, but you're not sure what to make of it. You know, dust begins to float by you in the air here, etc., etc. To your immediate left, as you come to the top of the stairs, Wolfram, you note another set of stairs leading up more, as well as just kind of a checkered floor made from what looks like fine marble stretched out. Two alcoves lie slightly ahead of you, and there seems to be something else with a bit of light to the west.
Oh, real quick. You said there's dust falling next to us.
There seems to be dust kind of sweeping through this area, as if it doesn't seem very touched or cleaned.
Okay. I was about to say. Okay. Use this light. Oh, can't venture too far. Whoops.
As Kester begins to walk through, go ahead and make a dex save. You can hear just a clashing armor sound as you note the armor on the wall, spear just kind of getting knocked directly at you or getting thrusted at you.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this with advantage, as I don't want to die. Lovely.
You note the spear just kind of knocking you, well, not knocking you, but just getting out of the way of it as the armor just goes back and sits like normal.
Resume on the traps then.
Yep, traps.
Okay, then as long as you stay within the middle. Looking at the previous armor stand, how long was the spear was? 10 feet.
You can't really tell how long it was. It seems that it was thrusted 10 feet though.
Yeesh. Okay. Never mind. Okay, my plan is. Oh, then I guess we have to be careful then. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna actively look around, just make sure. Uh, well, just being very cautious about everything as I
Well,
head straight through.
well, whatever the case may or may not be, don't come this way. We're not allowed this way. I'm gonna come back to you, okay?
Mm.
And with that, I'm going to put a little bit more distance between myself and it. And how fast can an old man move? Eesh.
Your movement should be halved, actually.
Lovely. Good to know.
So you should have 15 feet of movement. But I mean,
Lovely.
movement's not really being applied currently.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
should
But
be
it's
okay.
still all about speed. But either way, I'm just gonna try to do my thing and move
Oh, yeah,
across.
I'm just keeping track of how much time you're wasting, basically.
Yeah, I thought as
Mm.
much.
Mhm.
All right
Although
then.
I feel like doing real time, where every hour in real time is an hour in game. I feel like that would be more fair.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of time immediately. All right.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, let's start heading upstairs.
speed run
Yeah.
shit. Up we go.
Does everybody head up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move you down.
Hey, we're, oh,
Yeah.
sorry. That's
As you begin heading up the stairs, you okay. I guess I have to figure out where the stairs actually let you out. You note you all come to a fairly dark area that's lit up pretty well as you step out of the darkness of the stairwell. You immediately know guards just kind of situated everywhere.
mm,
You know there seems to be a throne just kind of with the chair spun around the opposite direction. You can also hear the pattering of rain outside as actually as the guards just see you and just stare. Rain. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking rain.
That's a lot of rain.
Like louder rain.
Jesus Christ.
It's a
Hey, it can
storm.
be
That
someone
is a
like
lot of fucking rain, bro.
can get calming, gentle.
Any noises to help you sleep?
Yeah, the good shit.
You
Okay.
note in the room, it seems that there's a massive stained glass window located directly to the west that seems to have been shattered
Oh.
completely.
Is there any like debris that looks like that might have been thrown to the wall, or
It doesn't. You just note the room is immense and chilly and just covered in darkness, other than that one window, letting in just a faint bit of light. You can
mm,
see cobwebs draping the hall as if the room has been unused for centuries.
hmm. Just,
Again, noting the large wooden throne, you see it standing on top of marble dais or dais. The high back throne faces away from the room. Again, it seems odd that it's been turned that way. Stepping into the room, you note the guards just kind of turning their heads to look at you, but not moving at all.
hmm. Um, looking. Oh, I can't. Jesus Christ, I can't move again. What I done? Oh, there. Okay, fix. Looking through the window. Is anything? Oh, I was just laughing a bit. Looking out the window. Is there anything I can see, or besides just the road?
You just note just darkness outside. You could see the moonlight shining in through the rain, but nothing else.
Hmm. Oh, all right then. I'm sorry, done.
As you approach the throne, you note just two vampires just quickly rushing forward. Wait. Who are you? One of them just points her finger that begins to bubble with electricity.
We are one of Strahd's guests.
You
Oh,
see
well.
them look at each other, smiling, and just they rush back.
Thank you. And with that, it's you were saying, Mr. Jack?
No, I was just going to say they kind of look at you and shrug. That said, as you continue forth, you hear a familiar voice just kind of bellowing a bit. Yeah,
Close my door, Layla.
Layla, closes his door.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine, bro. Life happens.
Uh,
You know the figure jumping up and flipping off the chair, landing. Oh, it's you all. Lovely to see you again.
me?
After that little show in the dining hall, I'm amazed you're all still here. Then again, he won't be letting you leave anytime soon. I would make myself comfortable.
Oh, if you don't do anything, we're going to die in the morning. So, or if the castle
Oh,
kills, or if the castle kills us.
she kind of just smiles a bit, nodding. That would be lovely. Well, not your death so much as. Mm, no, that's not my place. Never mind.
Hmm. But yeah,
I'm
we
about to
basically.
do something real weird, so you might
Oh,
get kicked.
oh no.
Ah,
Sorry, I just really wanted to align the map a little bit.
I think that Broski good.
Wait, if I align the map, save changes, is that going to realign the walls?
No, I don't think so. The walls will be unaligned from what I've experienced.
Oh, it's
No, they're still lined up. Kinda.
It feels a little off somehow.
The walls?
was this there previously? Or I'm bugging out.
What do you
'Cause
mean?
this pane before it was not here. Unless I'm going crazy.
Are some of the
No, it
squares
was
bigger
there.
than the others?
Mm,
No, it's just that the grid.
no.
yeah, the tiling is off from the grid. That's it.
Ah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it, or I'll shrink it a bit. I don't care. Here you go. Anyway, she just kind of looks you over. Welcome to my throne room. Well, welcome to Strahd's throne room. He hasn't seen guests in years, so I use it now to waste time. When I'm not here, I'm chained into the catacombs. Actually, I'm supposed to be there right now. Strahd doesn't like it when I leave.
Well, about the favor you told about previously, I believe we could use a cash in right now.
She just kind of looks at you and then looks around. Well, look at you that I did that for. She just kind of points towards Bennett. What's the favor?
Basically, oh, is she speaking to the man or currently Wolfram right now?
She's just speaking in general, just pointing out Bennett.
Well, favor is again figure out who's trying to assassinate Strahd. Do you have any clues? Anyone of the higher ups next to Strahd in close to power?
She just kind of stares at you. Well, I would be the next closest. And then the brides down the list. And then any of the riders. And then the guards. Well, that's not necessarily true. I suppose most of the servants are stronger than I am. Well, except for Leaf. She just kind of points to her right, towards the east. Leaf's in there in his office, but he's merely a human. You could snap his neck like that. But no one would because, well, Strahd would just revive him and then kill off whatever did that. Leaf is the most important man in this entire castle. So, yep, I wouldn't mess with, let's see, there's Rahadin, obviously, the Chamberlain. He's probably the second strongest in raw strength. He's been gifted so much by Strahd. They're, considered brothers, if you would. Then there's the cook or chef. What's that crazy little shit's name?
Cyrus.
Yes, that's it. Yes, the little monster from Kretsk. He's been gifted all sorts of magic and powers. Mm, there's Strahd's court jester, Piddlewick. Although I haven't seen him in a while, but he would be as strong, if not stronger, than the cook. Yeah. And then everything else I told you is accurate after them. Wait. Well, there's Strahd's executioner and the catacombs, and the catacombs themselves. A great many spirits and denizens lives among them. Horrible in what they can do and accomplish.
Hmm.
Huh. Actually, there's thousands of things in this castle that's strength is. She just kind of moves her hand up and down slowly. You get the picture. But if you're looking for direct strength, that's usually how it works. Strahd, his favored servants, the brides, his wife, and then the unfavored servants, and then the guards and everyone else.
Huh.
And I guess we should be
Unfair.
asking a different question.
Yes, the unfavored ones then.
Who could gain the most from trying to kill Strahd off, and who's actually able to do it?
Or who would be the closest to being able to do it?
No,
Hmm.
we can automatically scratch out Raleigh because he's very dedicated to Strahd himself, so I doubt it.
Yes, well, no one's as dedicated to Strahd as, well, their powers would lead you to believe. I would gain nothing from killing him, but oh, it would be fun to try. No one would gain anything from killing Strahd von Zarovich. No one can. He's immortal. Unlike the rest of the vampires here, maybe other than myself, who also shares the same, well, time on this in this realm. The only thing that seems to be able to kill Strahd is a collection of, oh, I suppose his weakness lies in what he doesn't have, and that's the only way to kill him. Give Strahd what he doesn't have. Other than that, he has no real vulnerabilities. Who would gain something from killing him? Everyone. Bennett, you would gain something from killing him, wouldn't you? Why, you've been trained and raised to become not only a general, but an heir to the throne, in that the rest of us couldn't be trusted, and you are so easily manipulated, aren't you? But needless to say, look at you working so hard for this man.
Hmm.
I guess you all would gain the most from killing him. I can't think of anyone else who would be that much of a danger.
Hmm.
She just kind of looks at you all. Yes, you're the problem. We should just have you killed where you stand, but that would be boring. Also, if Strahd wants you to find out who's the most dangerous among us, he's probably just playing a trick on you. He just jumps over the throne and flops back down on it. Yes,
Oh,
that must be it. He probably just wants you to find him something or other. Depending on your answer, he'll either give you what you want or, I don't know, kill you one by one.
Huh.
uh, do you happen to have a list of the guests? Since Strahd only mentioned that the people in that room were most keen on killing him, we could probably narrow our search with just a list of those names.
You just kind of see her kind of peek from the chair. Does it look like I carry around a list of names?
No, you're right. Would you happen to know someone who might?
The only person who has a list of anything is Leaf.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not talking to that guy.
Okay then.
exactly. Mm.
Well, this was insightful. I think we learned a bit from this, didn't we?
Yes, everybody should get Strahd. Um,
Uh, Sasha, is there anything else going on in the castle that's out of the norm?
any recent fights or raids?
Anything at all, really?
flipping back over and just giggling a bit with the other vampires. She just kind of walks back up. Now, of course, there's always something happening, whether it's the witches fighting with the judges fighting with the undead, or just Strahd getting bored and, I don't know, killing a few children for fun. You name it.
Well, that all sounds ordinary. Anything out of the ordinary?
Everything's out of the ordinary here. Hmm. You're a fool, old man. Anyway, I suppose the strangest things that have happened lately is that werewolf in the basement, and that thing that seems to be, well, there's something coming from. She just kind of scratches. When we first met on that bridge, I told you there was nothing to the south, just a ruined old village. Yet Strahd continues to send vampire spawn to that village every day, looking for something. And the strangest part of it is they don't come back. So, I imagine the amount of vampires being sent out to look around that area is strange. Strahd's never shown any interest with that area before. It's been at least 500 years since there'd been anybody there, back when those villagers sacrificed that girl and burned the entire place to the ground. And after that, well, that was my first feeding. The villagers were delicious. She just kind of licks her lips and looks towards Wolfram. You interrupt. A lot. Go ahead.
Well, you're on a time schedule after all. Do you happen to know the girl's name who got been sacrificed?
500 years ago. Can't tell you. No. She was unimportant. Something about being a witch. Supposedly, she's the reason why Belia and her ilk are so prevalent now.
Well,
And recently, told me you told us about something Strahd cannot have. I mean, he has his whole domain to himself. I doubt he got basically anything he wants. What's the one thing you can't have?
The one thing he can't have is the reason why I and the other brides are here. He'd lost all the true loves of his life, and now he spends an eternity and more trying to get the feeling back. But that creature is no more a man. He is now merely a beast. If you go to his study, you'll find a painting of a gorgeous young woman. Her name was Tatiana. He had it commissioned after she threw herself off the balcony of Ravenloft. Bit of an issue there.
Was there an attack, or was she being? Why was
No,
she
no. There was a wedding, and, well, Strahd didn't necessarily enjoy who was the groom, and one thing led to another, and, well, he killed his own brother, and in a fit of rage, Tatiana killed herself. I was, but a young servant girl at the time. Needless to say, after that, the entire castle turned on Strahd. These guards you see around us, they are the remains of the guards that tried to kill Strahd. Something happened on that day. He descended into madness. He stopped being a man. His fangs came out, and he killed everyone in the castle, myself included.
Huh. That's quite fortunate to say. So left with love is life. Can't find it. I guess someone has it.
You could just see her shaking her head. Well, the strangest part is that there doesn't seem to be a soul in this world that can soothe his ravenous hunger.
But I'm quite curious though. If you said previously, if anyone who kills Leaf, Strahd can just bring him back to life. couldn't you do the same for Tatiana?
You would think that, but the problem there is Strahd has a bit of an issue. He can never have what he wants. You can call it a curse if you'd like. No, that man is destined to misery, endless pain and suffering. And he brings us all with him. This is just a game, something to entertain him when he's bored. If it was that simple, none of us would be here, including yourselves.
Not wrong with that. Oh shit, then.
I fear I've said too much. It's fun. Hopefully you get exactly what you're after, she says, just walking off towards the guards. I won't be here when you return. I'm making my way back down to where I'm supposed to be, lest I annoy our great king. I suggest speaking to Leaf, even though the old man doesn't want to. And looking around for others, Escher's probably more helpful than I am. You can find him on the 3rd floor. And also, you may want to seek out the servants. There's Helga seems to be the newest maid. She can probably help you with some things. However, I would be warned about her. She has a ravenous hunger. She is merely a spawn, but she has been gifted a great deal by Strahd. Don't take her lightly, and don't be too trusting of her. She's training some young girl that was turned a while ago. Uh, some girl that was brought here. Let's see. Then there's Cyrus, as you said, which you must have already met him.
Yes.
He's crazy, but he knows more than I about Strahd. Rahadin, obviously. Rahadin will divulge no information about Strahd. And, well, you'll never meet the executioner, but if you have the chance to visit the catacombs and the dungeons, I wouldn't suggest doing much other than, getting out of there as soon as possible. The executioner of Ravenloft is unpleasant. Even I'm afraid of him. Other than that, the witches are on the... I believe the witches are in the spire. They should be able to help you with whatever you need in terms of... No, they'll probably just try to boil your insides and make potions. I would leave them alone as well. Bennett, you could go see them, though. I'm sure they're dying to have a new playmate. Well, an old new playmate.
You just see Bennett's eyes kind of twitch at that. I'll be sure to visit if I have the time.
2nd floor spire. You'll find Escher on the 1st floor. And again, Strahd's main roost is the 3rd floor. You're currently on the 2nd floor. Now then, unless you have questions for me, leave me. I'm making some plans of my own.
Understood.
You want to talk to Leaf or check chances with Hilda?
I really, really don't want to talk to Leaf.
Again, then we have Cyrus. Again, he's also...
I also don't want to talk to Cyrus.
I think Cyrus is insane. Are we gonna talk to him again?
Actually reminds me. Well, I've been gone for about 8 months, and then in all my time in the castle, I never met Leaf. So how exactly you're supposed to talk to him? Doesn't seem like the type to put up with much.
Sorry, my cat's like straight up like all over me and attacking. All right, cool. You just note her just putting a finger in the air. How else do you talk to anyone who's, well, being forced to be here? Kindly.
So,
All right, give me one sec. This cat wants me to let him in my closet. Go ahead,
Uh,
bro. Go in the closet. Enjoy yourself.
I thought I was hungry because he's around 8 p.m. He always bothers you. Food.
No, he's done eating. That's why he's bothering me.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, do you want anything? I'm just gonna close this door. Bro, go ahead. Go play. Yeah, look, yeah, it's fun in there. Go ahead, get lost in the closet. Good ass time. Ah, fuck. I can't use my mouse, bro. Get off my mouse pad.
Yo, he wants us dead. He try to roll something.
you can make an actual compilation of how many times this cat has, like, directly tried to fuck him over.
Nah, he's trying to kill us again.
What happens, man?
Cat pulls
He's
up,
looking for
yo,
the
let me
good-
DM a session.
Hey, yeah.
That's the dream.
There,
All right,
time to
this
shut
is,
off your computer.
that's the dream right there.
Well, we can't go to the basement now. It'll block off. But like, again, Grayson did say there's some other ways. Do you know any way, Bennett? Wait, use passage.
Like I said before, I've only ever been to the basement of the first floor. Never really got much farther than that. As a rule.
You note Sasha just kind of waving her hand. It's true. Young Bennett spent most of his time with the witches in the larder, in Rahadin's office area.
Well, since we've been here longest, do you any ways we can reach the basement?
Hmm. Well, let's see. There's the direct route, but you probably can't take that. There's some secrets in the walls that might get you around. Let's see. Leafs. He leads you. Hmm. Oh, there's. Hmm. Well, she just kind of thinks on it. You should probably look for some secret passages. Yes, passages. They might help.
That's not a problem. Sure, I also mentioned if you see anything in the ordinary, best due diligence to not, just leave it closed. Even as it
Convenient.
is,
Don't you think that's convenient, Bennett?
Just trying to block us off. Get more fun out of it.
Hmm.
well,
Perhaps you shouldn't listen to Strahd. Maybe
uh,
you should just do what you want.
we have to break some rules. We're going there regardlessly. So,
Plus, on top of it, most of the rooms in Ravenloft are hidden. I bet you didn't know that. The rooms you can see are the minority of the castle.
Cyrus did mention that the castle's always or forever changing, different rooms and such.
Yep. Certain rooms go to strange places. For instance, if you leave this hall, the large door to the west there, you could go down a corridor. At the end of the corridor, you'll see a bit of a. Mm, Above the chapel, there's two thrones, one for Strahd and one for me. Usually, the Judge Alyssa's there, just kind of, I don't know, wasting her time. I'm not sure why, but she likes the solitude.
Hmm.
North of her, there's a wooden staircase leading down. Perhaps that'll get you to where you need to go. But don't tell anyone I told you. All I have to say else is there are so many staircases in Ravenloft. It's easy to get lost. Even easier to find things.
Oh, that's something. Um, is that all? Is that from everybody? Trying to think of myself. Huh?
That's all I got. Though,
Well,
I want to see if I can go talk to Leaf. we're really using up all the time we have, we might as well try to get some extra. He knows about whatever Spencer is, and if you end
Yeah.
up running into him again, it's better to have
He
something
can't.
than nothing.
And if Silkman can cast spells right now, we're all kind of fucked. And question, looking towards Sasha. Do you know how that thing can fruition, Spencer? Did it ever roam this castle once?
She just kind of shrugs. I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know of a Spencer. Seems like a
This,
charming name.
well, he's probably one of our one of our stalkers apparently. He's a tall, pale man, no face, dressed very dapper. You get near him, your brains becomes all fuzzy, and hear loud static, very painful. Apparently, you can't hurt him, so all you can do is run or play dead. And we figure out you could banish him now.
She just kind of shrugs again. I don't know what that is. Good luck with that. It doesn't seem like something in Ravenloft. Hmm. Perhaps it's one of the mirror children.
Yeah, children. You also, previously I heard at least he was also charge of that, I believe too.
She does ensure nothing comes through or escapes into them.
Well then, shall we go straight in the direction of at least we're going straight for the direction of Leaf. Either way, it's fine.
I want to get the Leaf situation out of the way.
Off to Leaf then, and BRB.
Just making my way towards the door.
With that, you note the guards, just kind of one of them moving his arm to open it for you. You hear just kind of a clicking noise. From the room, you just hear, Dag nabbit! What is it now?
Excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you.
You
It's
again.
Best let Bennett do this one.
Bennett, wasn't it?
Yes, that would be me.
Yes, when you left earlier, I heard from Sasha. Supposedly, you're one of Rahadin's things. What do you want?
I wanted to talk with you. I heard from some of the others that you have a connection to these otherworldly beings.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Basically, in my travels outside of the castle, there are a few times where we encountered someone who I personally think could have the same call to these things as you do. Tall, slender, pale, almost without a face.
Oh, like Walter. Yeah. Walter, come here. You just note kind of a black orb forming next to the leaf before splattering into an ooze, dripping down until you see a figure just emerge. This is my assistant, Walter. Does he fit your description?
To a T.
And you say you've met him before.
You met one like him. I can't say for sure if it's the same, but this woman we met, she seemed well into her older years, and she called almost the same creature, but except she named it Spencer.
I'm afraid you're wrong. Walter's one of a kind. There's nothing else in this realm anything like him.
Really quickly, Walter, do his abilities somewhat sound of immunity, aura around him that seems to warp the mind of anyone around him, nausea inducing? And as Walter kind of gets closer, I kind of slow down my tone.
You know him turning and just closing the door before returning and standing there. You could see Leaf just kind of wave his hand. I don't know anything about that. Walter's just a servant. It is true he's from a different dimension. He spilled out when, well, those mirrors were first created. Strahd had the bright idea, that idiot, that we should be taking obsidian from the Amber Temple and using it to create, craft, and experiment with. So he had 4 mirrors built. At first, they didn't even have reflections. Strahd himself thought it was interesting that they didn't reflect anything. Started a strange rumor throughout Barovia. You know, vampires can't see their reflections and all that jazz. One of Strahd's many, I guess, ruses. He might be an idiot, but that boy is a tactical genius. Anyway, after a few nights, things started disappearing from the castle. Food from the larder, wine, bits and pieces, some potions that the witches were looking after. This is maybe 20, 30 years back. Turned out those stamped mirrors, they were doing something. Creatures were coming out of them and stealing, and we were finding bodies all over the place. So, not knowing what they were, Strahd just put them all in a room, locked it up tight, hid it, and had one of his lackeys control it and make sure nothing came in or out. However, I found a bit of ooze in my room, and, well, I did some research. I spoke to Rahadin about it, and after this or that, with some experimenting, Walter came to be an excellent assistant. He's immortal, ageless, and he listens to reason quite well. He doesn't talk back, which is fantastic because in my line of work, I don't need to have conversations. That said, I'm having one now. Do you need anything else?
Right. I'm sorry, but you said that Strahd had them all locked into a room, correct? If
I'm sorry, say that again?
you had mentioned that Strahd had them all confined and locked into a singular room, correct?
You just see him nod. Yes, of course. Most things in the castle are hidden behind walls and locks and gates. He's a very secretive man.
And am I allowed to ask which servant was in charge of this?
You can ask whatever you want. I don't care. The House of Judgment was set to oversee it. I'm not sure which one of them is, though. It's probably the girl. The others are... Well, they're somewhere in the castle. There's the executioner. There's the judge. There's the jury. And there's the end. The judge would be the girl, Alyssa. She was sent to the west gate to watch it, as the end was sent to the east gate to watch it. But for some reason, she's the only one who returned to the castle. I suppose it's because the duty of the guardian of the mirrors is something that, well, she needs to move back and forth, and now that the western gate is open, she can return to her normal duties.
Well, then, am I able to ask... Well, I'll rephrase that. What would be able to work against Walter from what we've seen from other versions, if my memory or whatever I saw out there was to be correct? It seemed like they were immune to everything.
Why, that's exactly it, my boy. That's the point. That's why he makes a perfect assistant. Nothing can stop him from doing what I need him to do.
So if you were to ever sick him on someone, there's no way they can combat him.
Walter's not dangerous. So if you are seeing a creature like him that is, well, it's not I don't know what that would be. Walter here only lives to serve. There's not a mean streak in his entire body. Then again, he's a construct. You could just see him rubbing his chin a bit. And you say that he just kind of sits there. I'm not sure. He did come from the Amber Temple, however. I imagine there's something there that would help. The only thing myself and Rahadim were able to come up with was that whatever the ooze was, it's not from Barovia. You see, Rahadin tends to visit the Amber Temple. He prays there to the faceless gods and does research. If there's anyone who can tell you how to disassemble Walter, it would be him. And again, he'll probably just tell you to go into the Amber Temple and do it yourself. Since, well, you're who you are.
Yeah, that sounds like Radin.
Him and Strahd love to challenge everything around them. They keep saying things like it builds character. Idiots. If they only knew what kind of finances we were going through trying to keep this stupid place afloat. I wish they would just sit in those coffins. Well, I guess Rahadin doesn't need to since he's an elf, but I wish the rest of the vampires would just sit in the coffins for a few centuries. Let me do my work in peace. Hell, I should be dead in 12 more years anyway.
Well, thank you. I just needed to get those questions off of my chest.
You could just see him snap his fingers as Walter just disintegrates into ooze. Fine. I'm going to go back to my work. Actually, I should go to bed. You note him getting up as the shackle on his ankle just kind of makes just a strange noise. You could see him just going back to his desk. Oh, excuse me. Well then, if there's nothing else, I'm turning in for the night.
I should be on my way. I'll just make my way towards the door.
With that, or in opening it, you note the light in the room just kind of goes out. As you can see, Leaf just kind of moving into a corner and just laying down on some old books. You note the guards just kind of looking over to you, closing the door. As Sasha just kind of giggles with her ladies in waiting, if you would, and plops back down. Ah, that old man is sure a treat.
So, what did you learn?
Apparently, whatever Spencer is, it doesn't originate in Barovia. It's from somewhere else, and at one point, Strahd had taken obsidian from the Ember Temple and made the mirrors we've been hearing about out of them. And these, whatever those things are, called his Walter, came spewing out. But one thing didn't make sense. He kept saying how there shouldn't be any others out there because they're all locked inside the castle by the House of Judgment, of all people.
Listen.
She could have been a part of it. You didn't know who exactly was put in charge, but if it falls under the house, there's a good chance it falls under her. Now, how the cult got to it, I have no idea.
Well, since they don't originate from here, then the banishment should have sent the only one, quote unquote, that got free to wherever the hell.
And
But
If you say
that's
only
not the problem. The problem is to
there's more
get
coming
them
out.
in the first place, they had to come to the castle. They had to find the place and let one out.
Yeah. Correct.
So what's to say they can't do it again?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not
Well,
doubting that. I'm
you
just
say-
saying that at the moment, that one in particular is gone, which is, well, we have a way to get rid of them. Can't
Well,
stop the never-ending flow unless we talk to Alyssa, which we should probably do next.
yeah, I have my questions of her as well. Speaking of which, if you said only obsidian can stop them, well, I'm just going to a blacksmith with obsidian weapons.
It's not the obsidian that stops them. It was what made the portal to get them in here in the first place. From what he told me,
Imagine I
they
need
were.
to make my sword.
From what he told me, they were constructs. Essentially, they're. Well, if we're taking Spencer's actions into account, dumb as bricks. They follow orders to the T.
Makes sense why when you say you guys you play dead, he didn't kill you. Oh, that should be a good thing on our side then.
Well then. So then now we just have to ask Alyssa if her stock seems to be decreasing for any reason.
Yep, and I'll ask her how she came to be and such.
Yeah, just write down your questions before that. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to save the question about the constructs. There's something about this that doesn't rub me the right way.
So, wanna clue us in?
If it falls under House of Judgment, then how could they get past Alyssa? Out of everyone, she's probably the closest when it comes to worshipping Strahd. Her house falls directly under his.
Again,
So just
Strahd didn't mention everybody trying to kill him, so
yeah,
they
so
never
just
know.
turning back, yeah. That is suspicious, isn't it?
Also, then you mentioned that she was walking with some cultists too.
I don't know about that one, but you do know that she was meeting with the Burgomaster.
Nope. Yeah, but one definite culprit now.
You can just
Potential.
ask her about everything else. Let's keep the construct thing to a blow.
Got you.
Understood.
With this, you note the sound of a just a bell slowly chiming. You know Sasha just yawning a bit. Midnight. Lovely. With that, you notice her as well as the other vampires just kind of misting away into silvery nothingness as the
Alright, let's
guards
go.
just kind of stand at attention looking around.
So, were they not at attention before, or did they like change?
You just note them kind of straightening up and just almost just ensuring that they were correctly posted.
Yeah, I really don't like this. Really, really don't like that.
Oh, shall we go downstairs on?
We should. This way? No?
Upstairs.
Is it,
Going that way? Yeah, I guess we're going that way.
So I need to.
There's broken glass on the floor, right?
There are shards of broken glass on the floor. It seems no one's ever cleaned them.
Wait, the window's broken?
Yeah, the entire window is shattered, like something went through it.
Oh, gotcha.
Looking down at the floor, could you describe just the exact situation? Is that a specific color or stain? Is it stained glass I'm looking at?
It's yellow stained glass that you see on the ground.
Alright.
Oh, I thought everyone was gonna say one spot since Jake and Dragostall.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
putting into position.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just looking something up real quick.
Thank you, Boski.
And you're heading where? Oh, I see. You're heading back downstairs.
Yeah, heading downstairs.
Okay.
Yamas, you good?
Not here. Let's
That,
get it.
that brother gone. No hunter.
100% not here.
He's dead. It's a shame.
Guess so.
I see what you did there, Alex.
Jesus Christ. I was trying to not. I was not thinking about it. Yeah, I was
That's
just kind of
probably
like
dead as
erasing
well.
it.
Great. So you guys are headed back down.
Yeah.
And that would bring you back down here on the other side. And as you make your way back down, you find yourselves reunited with the same room you left.
Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking about. Now we're gonna have to cross this. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We could just move up, right?
I mean, best turn center then. If there's one over here, who says there's one above us as well? To the
It
north.
seems like a very weird defense mechanism, isn't it? Don't you think so? Why just right there in front of it?
That's the castle.
I'm sick to center for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
With that, the armor in front of Wolfram just kind of throws and shoots its spear out. Go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Well, damn, I wasn't that close center. Like, okay.
So...
Wait, sir, that was the roll. Sorry. Say with the advantage, dangerousness. I'm using my lucky feet. I'm using my lucky feet because I'm trying to get fucking skewered. Oh god. I think 19. I think 19. Jesus Christ.
You get stabbed
Jesus.
by the spear.
Jesus.
You know that just kind of sinks into you as it twists and then pulls back. You get thrown back. You know the statue just kind of standing at attention and going back to normal.
Fuck's sake.
Huh. You know? I don't know what that thing's deal is. I really don't.
Well, we found out how far we can be.
Okay.
We need to find...
Khan also notes getting directly hit by the spear. Go ahead and roll a dex save for me.
Here, I thought I escaped that. Okay.
Look where you are.
It was a misstep. Please.
Yeah, yo, you fine.
on.
You're a monk. You alright.
Hold on, please.
Just slide DM $5, man, to give you a +5 to dex.
DC 23, run it up.
Got a 26.
You manage to get out of its range quickly as it pulls itself back.
Why? Why would you design it? Why?
You must have missed the part about
that's a fun trap.
you must have missed the part about the castle being alive.
Yeah.
We have done something wrong to it. Not some...
Either we're not supposed to be here or it's defending something. Looking back towards the armored statue, while it was striking at me, did it seem mechanical or possessed? Not sure how
No,
to...
it seemed pretty mechanical. It didn't seem animated. It just seemed to go in a mechanical motion of stabbing and then pulling back.
Looking at the floor, do I see any tiles that appears out of order? Maybe one's larger than the other, one's slightly elevated than the other. Looking for traps.
Check.
Cool. That solves our problem. So I just scanned the floor. Do. Oh, that is a 21.
You know that you kind of look over that there seem to be pressure plates that almost seem to sit in an area about.
I marked them with my eyes. Well, that's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Could you like just point towards where they are?
You
just
know
use
the pressure points just kind of sitting where you're looking right here.
Right here.
and right here.
Cool. I'm just gonna use my elven memory to remember that entire thing.
Elven memory, bro.
So I kind of just look towards the ground. I'm just gonna point towards others. Hey, there appears to be some pressure plates or whatever these things are. I'm just gonna point in this direction,
And
right
then,
here and right here as well.
as your elven memory is so memorable, there you go. You now remember, I hope.
Of
Ladies
course,
and
of course.
gentlemen, Elven memory, the newest skill coming to D&D 6e.
Alright.
Bro, did you see the level 1 feats? Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
saw.
kind of crazy. They're not repeatable now.
I mean, it makes sense, man, because they wanted 6th edition or whatever the fuck they call it.
Mm.
Because they hate, like, D&D sucks past, like, level 5. So people are like, yo, make level 1 better so we never have to do anything but level 1 to 5. And that's what they're doing, basically.
Level 1 feats. That is
Yeah, I'm all for
incredible.
it. Because level 5 to 10 or 10 and up sucks with the balance.
Yeah, it is very hard to balance, but they said they're going to work on that, too. So it's like, huh?
Well, it better also, you know, revamp the Rangers, because, Jesus Christ. They're kind of locking right now.
Honestly, I think they'll stay
Anyway.
lacking.
And
Yeah.
back to this.
You know, we need to find a medic somehow, because Jesus
Does
Christ.
Yamas
Where
seem
are
to
you
be
headed?
moving? Is Yamas following us?
Nope, that is a token standing still. I'm guessing Jeremiah's dead. Jeremiah, are you here?
No.
Nope.
I think he may
So
have
I'm
been
gonna leave his
taken
ass
away.
here.
Looking towards Wolfram. Hey, you might as kind of want to check up on Yamas. Probably I don't know what's wrong with him. You want to pick him up and just,
What?
you know, bring him along. It's better than
Mm,
leaving him right there. He gets scared for all we know.
I'm sure he'll be able to find his way around. I'm joking, obviously.
you have the run of the castle.
Maybe,
Let me
right?
know where you're trying to go.
Don't worry, highlight the area, which I know will not be you, don't worry.
Where was Alyssa again?
I'm sorry, what?
Alyssa, did we ever get like a location on her?
She should be with her specific house quarters. We could always ask the guards where she lies, or her house lies. House of the Judgment.
Yeah, that does make sense. All right. Well, I'm gonna start heading on down the stairs, very careful, like so I don't snap my old man bones. Ooh boy, ooh, let's go.
As you come to the bottom of the steps, roll a d4 for
I
me.
fucking knew it. You know, I fucking knew it.
Hey, you
Arthritis
said
strikes
it out
again.
loud.
I mean, it is as expected. I 110% called it.
Arthritis strikes again.
Your body just kind of gives way as you fall down the rest of the steps.
Fuck.
It's like what? 10 feet to 2d6 be alright.
Shut up! I don't have it. I don't have 10 feet worth of health.
What?
You notice your bone just cracking.
Yep, there I go.
Why did you say something?
Kester's hip breaks. You can hear it almost shattering as he falls unconscious.
Well, as expected, to be honest. Yeah. I was waiting for it, really.
Hey, I'm just following the D&D
Oh.
laws, man.
You notice the werewolf was just kind of rushing over as the young gentleman Lars just kind of goes, "Ha ha! Suck it, old man! Yeah, you guys are garbage." You note the dark elf to kind of just be shaking his head. You all seem to need some assistance.
Yeah, we got stabbed and, you know, attacked from everything. Not the
Perhaps
best.
Frederick could help. He just says, turning as Frederick just kind of walks up, looking back. Help? What do you mean? Because I'm a druid. You could just see him looking over Kester. This is a good opportunity for some business. How much is your friend's life worth?
If you had money, we'd give it to you by now, but we got robbed. Well,
200.
stolen.
Is 200 ravens good?
He just kind of smiles. Sure, why not? You could just see him put his hand out towards you.
Kind of reaching towards the back of my coat where my bag of holding would be, and then just like looking up. Shit. Forgot we got.
He just kind of looks at you, smile, just kind of fading. What's up?
I forgot we got jacked by what was his name down in the grate?
Cyrus, yes.
Cyrus. He
Oh,
ended
that
up
old crazy bitch.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Sword and acting.
No worries. You owe me. You just know him put his hands out as his runic symbols begin to glow. You know him casting heal as he just kind of looks out. You definitely owe me. Spirits of the earth, lift up this pathetic old man. You could just see just almost ethereal leaves flowing as Kester is rejuvenated. You feel your body just kind of snapping back into place as you just kind of sit there. You note the pain in your hip is pretty stifling. You have level 2 exhaustion as it seems that your movement speed is declining. You just note Frederick looking you up and down. All right, old man. When you see me again, I'll expect that 200 gold. He just
what?
smirks and like walks away.
Could y'all steal the rest on him?
Can you afford it?
You just know him stopping and turning
Yeah.
and like looking back. What's that, ugly? You got money?
You know what?
Sure. He just kind of looks you all over. Yeah, I'm sure I could heal most of you chumps. Should have been a wizard.
I'll dig in my, or I'll just kind of look for Chester. Do you want to pay it now or later?
Pay what now?
Yeah, that you owe.
We don't have the ravens on
that I
us
owe?
right now.
Oh, see me through my pocket. Oh, I'm sorry. See me through my pockets. Do I? This is on my character sheet. Do I note coin purse?
I don't know. Was that? I'm looking at your character sheet. How is that
Yeah,
accurate?
it's always been there. That was from the last time we split apart. Never touched that. It's just been
Oh, in that
chilling
case,
there.
yeah,
It's
you
like an
have
interest.
1,000. You would have 1,000 in
Let's
your bag.
go, bro. I'm going to take out the coin purse and divide it evenly. Taking out 200 ravens and kind of putting it in another purse and handing it towards I think his name was Cedric.
Frederick.
Frederick.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand it towards him and just kind of bow towards him and just say thank you for that.
And you're, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 800 gold. You know him just kind of smiling. Shit, this is easy. And you have 200. You have 200 ravens left. You note him just kind of quickly putting both his hands up in front of you. Something heal, he says as he waves his hands over you, and he kind of throws the ethereal leaves towards the rest of the party. I'm not casting that shit again. You just kind of get hit with the wind.
Just smile and nod as I just back away.
You see Wolf like rubbing the side. They get impaled at.
You could just see him walking back. Drinks on me, boys. Let's go to hell. Where's there a village around here? Shit, this place sucks. And they just kind of leave.
Character. This man's real.
Hey, it's not my money. It's the party's money. I'll just say the rest of it.
Anyways, that's too bad and crawling around here close to virtual death.
Just looking down towards Kester. Can you get up on your own, or do you need help with that too?
Who knows, really? As I try to get up on my own.
You find yourself able to get up fine as Your spirit's good enough. Your right hip isn't great.
Swell.
So I remember right, that Alyssa was supposed to be on a balcony overlooking the throne room. Something like that, I think.
Where was the balcony located? It's out on the spiral, the what, second floor, I believe.
Maybe third.
No, third is the usher. No,
A balcony overlooking it? Wouldn't that be above it? Unless I'm wrong.
well, again, it's supposed to change, so we could be both wrong.
Well, let's go check second floor then third. Yeah, good.
Looking
Actually, also,
looking towards
Yeah.
this door, do I? Because I've been on the first floor in the basement, do I have any idea what this door actually is?
You know that's the hallway that leads to the chapel.
Remember right, this door is a hallway. It leads to the chapel.
okay. Leads anywhere else?
Oh, it should be connected to other rooms, I think. It's been like 8 months,
Well.
so I don't remember everything clearly.
Well, you want to check? Free reign and all that?
No, I won't say if rain.
Sure. I'll just
Well then.
go up to the door and try to open it.
You know they're just kind of easily opening.
Oh, Con, you
Con,
be
buddy.
be our eyes and ears this time.
You note, just kind of looking down, it seems to be a large grand hall that's pretty spotless, that stretches into darkness. You could see life-size statues of knights lining each of the hallway sides. Their eyes kind of turning as you open the door. It seems that they're looking at you through their armor. You could just see the glow of red eyes light up on each of them as all the way down the hall you could just see them staring back at you. What do you do?
Wolf
Yeah,
looks back
not ideal.
and just closes the door. Not doing this shit.
You know, funny thing about it, that's not pressure plate. Those things have eyes.
Wolf closes the door. We're not doing this shit.
Okay.
I mean, I
Um,
was still curious.
We don't have enough money to fund this.
And the
You
healer
don't.
already left. Worst case scenario, this could be something completely different. We were dealing
Yeah,
with
and-
before were traps. These could just be some of, I don't know, guards.
I mean, we're not doing anything dangerous, and we don't specifically aren't able to go down here, so they shouldn't do anything to us, right?
Also, really quick memory check. Do I remember anything about all those like suits of armor? Do I got anything on that or?
I feel like Jay's laughing. Like,
Don't
damn
be
it!
silly.
Like, damn it!
No, he isn't even like damn. He's just sitting here like, wow, they're all scared of this, huh?
I mean, I'm not
This-
scared of
this
shit.
scares
Your
me.
boy Wolfram is though. He is terrified, quaking in his boots.
I have the
Big
Wolf
man
number.
is terrified of this hallway.
Back in.
It's like, yo, I got impaled once. I ain't trying to get impaled again. My brother in Christ, you're the one getting stabbed all the time. What are you talking about?
You get stabbed all the time. It's like your whole thing. Like that's your like job.
That's your whole job.
We can't show rest, man.
You get
You're
stabbed,
sure
shot,
we can short
obliterated.
rest, we
You
just
always
lose
come
time.
back. What you scared of?
Right.
Yo, old man 1, big man 0. All right, let's go, boys.
Hey, yo, bring it fucking back. Oh, what do you mean?
Hey, yo, pause on that. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll snap you back. I'll snap you back.
That doesn't sound any better.
What the fuck?
Oh. Wait, Mr. Just type in the chat.
Oh no.
Connection
connection
dropped.
dropped. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought I was laughing. I was like, no.
Like for how long, Mr. J? You came back all alive?
They
Hey,
was laughing
yo.
at us.
Oh wait, he can't hear us.
We got a
Is it-
barbarian. We got a barbarian that's afraid of getting hurt, and Hey, yo. First
Oh,
thing
man.
that happened, old man started talking up. Yo, watch out before I'm gonna snap your spine.
Yo,
Hold on.
god
Whoa.
damn,
You are a construct. Calm down.
god damn. Old
Bruh,
men too? Jesus.
Hey man, after a while, man.
After a what?
Hey,
Hold on, wait,
you-
wait,
wait,
run it back. No, finish your thought. Let me run OBS. I need to record it for myself.
What
I need to
did you
record it for
just
myself.
say?
No. I need to record it for myself.
Clip that. Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
That's
What was
crazy.
that?
That's crazy.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to record it for that. I'm gonna need to record it.
Wait.
Run it back.
Like the record.
You said what?
That's going in every server.
You
It's going in
said-
all of the
You
servers.
said what?
I said, after being in Brazil for after a while, and realized again. So beforehand, he was like, I can't die, yada yada. Now after a while, being Brazil, like, yeah, I should probably, not do reckless shit now anymore.
What the hell did I come back to?
Don't worry.
Nothing.
There's gonna be a clip of it soon enough that'll explain it all.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, what?
He said some out of pocket shit. That's all you need to know.
Ooh, Diablo. Good shit.
Oh, God.
Anyway, are we good?
Yeah,
can we,
where were we?
Right. I
Okay.
asked if I remember anything about the suits of armor in this hallway specifically.
You note that they just kind of stare as you go down the hallway. They seem to all have long swords pointed directly at the center, but that's all you remember about them.
So, I guess putting my hand on a door and turning back. So, I don't remember them being hostile, or at least not from what I remember. Usually they just have a creepy flair.
That's good enough for me.
So look in the eyes then.
I mean, you can look them in the eyes. You're curious.
Not taking a chance.
But that, I'll push the door open again and start walking
As it-
through.
Oh, give me a second. Let me refresh.
Right, give me 1 second, because I hear somebody knocking. I gotta handle this before someone starts screaming for no reason.
Gotcha. Oh, as you reopen the door, you note the statues slowly turning their heads again, red eyes glowing towards you all.
Well then. And with that, I'm going to take a step inside.
Shit.
Ooh. Okay. Yep,
You
still
know
alive.
You note the guards, the armor, just kind of staring and moving their heads slowly as you enter to face you.
Alright, people, come on. That I'm going to continue my march down this long hallway where they do nothing but stare at me.
Approaching the eastern door at the end of the hall, as you slowly come up to it through the darkness, you note above it, looking up, there seems to be a bronze just plate above the door that shows the setting sun, and a large double door sitting there. The statue and the guards the statue's just kind of still staring at you.
No?
Looking up at the ceiling, is it just a regular ceiling or is any markings?
It's just a 20-foot high arch ceiling. You note some of the stone used to make the shape and build up. There's different arches and whatnot, but the rafters seem to be a bit higher up and too dark to really make out what, other than them just being stone, there doesn't seem to be anything interesting about them. The hallway seems mundane other than the statues and the symbols above each door. Oh, excuse me.
Well then. And I'm going to take a step. Any like ritual or something? Don't want to be disrespectful because this is what, a chapel? Behaviors, mannerisms, something, anything like that, just in case, so I don't die.
Alright. Does anything like that come to mind seeing the store?
You note the last time you saw the chapel, there were just large bats feasting on dead bodies that were just piled around. You note no one has ever really used the chapel, and it seems to always be closed off. It does have a high belfry and a balcony overlooking it where there were two thrones that used to sit, but you don't recall anything other than that.
From what I remember, giant bats feasting on corpses, so we best have a better time staying quiet. Remember there was a belfry and a balcony with two thrones on it, so that could be where Sarah
She
was
could be.
telling us about.
Yep.
And besides that, I don't remember much, just that this place was usually closed off. But if Alyssa's here, then
Sweet. With that, I'm going to lay my feeble old man hands on the doorknob and twist.
You note them being the knobs or buckling to be incredibly heavy. As you move it, you hear just kind of a creaking as it slowly pushes open. Upon opening it, you're immediately met by Gregor Durst and the abbot, just kind of whipping their heads back, stopping their conversation as the abbot just calls out, "Oh, it's you all. You see, there's nothing to worry about, Gregor. They're trustworthy allies."
Hmm.
You
Hello
note
again.
the two of them just kind of turning back as Gregor just kind of shrugs his shoulders. "Yeah, I know him. Anyway," they just kind of walk back to the chapel or to the altar and just start looking it over. Those of you nearby note that there seems to be a decaying body sitting on there. The smell kind of hits you. Uh, you note colored lights kind of filtering through these tall, broken, and boarded up windows, though coming. Well, you can't tell, but the direction seems to suggest they're coming from the east. You can notice the sounds of just squeaking coming from above you. Looking up, you can see bats just resting in the belfry, a large bell sitting about 40 feet above you. Although, thanks to the lighting in the windows, you can see light from outside showing it off.
Huh.
You know the balcony running the length of the west wall as you kind of look back. It just sits there about 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, you can see two dark shapes slumped in tall chairs, just kind of looking over. You can't really make out whether who they are. You note benches covered in dust, just jumbled and disregarded, broken, and cracked floors, as if something was almost, at least an event happened in this room that caused the floors to quake and shatter a bit, and everything else to be just kind of disheveled.
Hmm.
Again, looking over the altar, you can see a cloaked figure draped on it, and a black mace laying next to the floor by the body.
Hmm. What happened over here? Let's look towards the abbot and Gregory.
You just note Gregor turning around. Uh, don't know. There seems to be a dead body here. Checked it out. Seems like he's been dead quite some time. Smells like he has. Dropped a black mace. Looks like a cleric or priest of some sort. The abbot just kind of looks over. Yes, indubitably. It seems to be someone from some sort of fallen order. I'm not sure which, but Mm.
Hmm.
He does not seem like a missionary from Old Kretsk or
Do you have
Arden
any?
Vostold.
Do you have any description of this head cleric?
You note just a decayed corpse with bloodied garbs just laying in front of you.
Hmm.
The abbot just kind of shakes his head. No idea who he is or
Hmm.
why he's here. Perhaps it's a late lunch.
Is there any holy symbols staying in his possession?
There are none, no.
Hmm. No, any embroidered in his chest, or this isn't chest, on his clothing either, or
You don't
his arm.
know, other
Yeah.
than the mace that's the black mace, you don't know anything. Uh,
Hmm.
it seems any items or artifacts that the creature had have been long since removed.
Looking towards Togum. Could you check the mace out?
Sure. Moving up.
Noting that I'm sorry, you could see the abbot kind of point. There seems to, on the back of the altar behind the body, um, seem to be resting a small figurine, a small statue just kind of sitting there. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary.
So just heading over to the figurine.
Yeah, I was the same thing. What
Do
is
I
fake?
recognize its craftsmanship?
It's not of anything you've seen before. It does look to be shaped quite similarly to the crest that you've noted all over the castle so far.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can you
Turning
more detailed? Oh, my bad. You can go.
turning towards the abbot, I'll just kind of looking back towards the body. Did any of you get a read on how long he's been dead?
The abbot just kind of looking him over. Hmm. It's clear he's been dead for some time. I'd gather a month or so. The body is slowly starting to decay, and the smell is fairly pungent. The mace is strange, though. I feel something radiating off of it. Mm. I have no interest in finding out what it is, however. I fear touching it would be a problem for me.
Hmm.
His armor seems to be quite expensive, however, if you can clean the blood off, that is. You note his armor seems to be black leather with gold fur lining the collar. Very expensive. Not sure what order that belongs to, though.
He's dressed almost like he's a noble of some sort.
You could see Gregor Gersh's nod. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Like he was coming to a fancy party and this happened.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Looking towards more figurine, looking around to identify. Can you tell me anything that sticks out beside the crest on it?
There doesn't seem to be anything again other than the mace and the um, statuette and his armor.
Looking at the mace, can I? Do I get a read off of anything from it?
Also,
Uh, is there any writings on the mace? Is there any magic that I can determine leaking from the mace? Uh,
you
is
merely note that there seems to be it seems to be a black mace that its hilt and its mace have been crafted to look like skeletal skulls with strange, just kind of sharp, uh, what seems to be black iron blades coming out of there, but it seems to just sit there in the dark.
Looking towards Kester, you could do on your detection thing, see if it's cursed or not.
Turning back to Wolfram, when have you ever seen me do a detection thing to see if it's cursed?
Some of magic casters do some similar thing.
Ah, cool. I can't do that.
So you can also do it for the search as well if you can.
What?
Again, this is the Ravenloft, so I doubt touching it. Probably again, it's like
Yeah, touching it is probably a bad idea.
yeah,
I'll
that's my
just I'll just turn towards the abbot. You said you felt something radiating off the mace. Could you tell us what kind of magic it was?
Mm, he just kind of looks at you. I'm not sure it's magic. Well, it is something. It just seems to be something frightening. Ah, it just gave me a chill. I don't imagine it's harmful to pick up, however. It doesn't seem to have any malevolence to it. Also, Gregor picked it up when we first got here.
It's a mace. I can just defend myself with, at least. If you're not taking it, I might stick off your hands.
I mean, it could be a clue on who this guy is, so might be good to hold on to it and ask someone else.
That too.
Who knows? Maybe Alyssa saw what happened. I mean, it's like as I look up at the balcony.
You don't note anything but dark figures just kind of sitting there.
Oh, I at least know that Alyssa is supposed to be there.
She usually
knows?
is.
Does Gregory give him the mace, or he's like, nah?
I mean, it's on the ground.
Oh yeah, okay, I picked it up then. Whoever it is.
Looking at the body, can I see what killed him or like how he died?
You note just kind of looking him over. Actually, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Sure.
Up top.
Being foolish.
Medicine.
Shot. Corporal was Lucian. Oh damn.
I mean, I'm not a doctor.
You're not gonna do your thing you trigger?
Yeah.
Roll advantage.
Why would I roll with advantage? That sounds foolish. This is not intensive. This is not one of those intensive things that are life with that. But yeah, just I guess
All right, give me one
not
second.
being able to gauge.
There we go.
Sure.
What's that guy? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, so just noting that I most likely didn't gauge anything from the body, considering the roll.
Oh yeah, that was it. I didn't check the roll. What was it? Oh, a 5. Yeah, you note that the body certainly has 2 puncture wounds on its neck, but other than that, you can see bruises all over, and you're not really sure what technically killed this creature.
Welp. He probably was delicious. Oh, yeah, I'm going to just walk back. Yeah, I'm definitely not like a physician or anything like that, so.
Looking towards Gregory. No, man. Yeah, I decided to pick up the mace because I need something to fight with. Jesus Christ, this is not fun.
What do you mean? You haven't had to defend yourself at all.
I mean, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
You note Gregor just kind of looking back and forth at Kester and Wolfram. Y'all are real strange. So, hopefully your buddy filled you in about, he just kind of looks around. Where is he anyway?
He?
Oh, I mean, I think it was I meant Jotun.
Oh, Jotun?
Oh, he just kind of looks up towards the darkness. Yeah, brooding in the shadows, I guess. Anyway, he just, Gregor peeking up towards the bats and the figures on the balcony. Probably isn't the best place to talk, but let's just say my namesake is causing some problems when it comes to, you know, situations in the castle. You could just see him looking around suspiciously mm, as he goes into the darkness
Well done.
You know, the abbot is kind of following behind.
Oh, okay. All right, bye, people.
He just
Okay.
kind of calls over here.
Oh,
You guys are pretty slow.
yeah, quite. Actually, we get that a lot, oddly
Wait,
enough.
the figurine though.
What? What about the figurine? You want it?
I'll take it.
All right, then take it.
Really quick, was there anything else in the body? Or around the body? Besides the figurine and the
Flags.
mace?
Yeah.
Other than that, and the armor, no, that's it.
Okay.
That Wolfen picks the figurine up. Follows the rest of the gang. Oh shit. My mouse. Don't do this. I need to add up there where if you move, the camera follows with you. You need to add that.
Maybe this one.
Thanks for me.
Just kind of heading into a dark corner. You note Gregor looking back. All right, so here's the deal. This place is well, it's being watched by everything. The walls have ears, you know, all that fun stuff. Anyway, Van Richten sends his regards. Somewhere in here, there's some sort of I don't know, gateway to well, you know where. Supposedly, the cultists are using it, but I can't figure out how a cultist got inside of Ravenloft if Strahd is so keen on keeping them out. It's something I can't figure out. I've been talking to this abbot guy here, and well, he's convinced me that there is something strange about this place. Just kind of a weird aura or something. Anyway, I told your friend here, if you guys could track down those occultists and like let me know where they are, or what they're doing here, or how they're even here, I'd be much obliged. And I think I can help. Well, Van Richten would probably like that as well. And hell, I need to get on his good side.
Well, we do have a clue, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Shoot.
It has to do with Alyssa, just a little. She's supposed to be in charge of those Spencer creatures, but
Yeah.
yet the cultists got their hands on one.
Our house
You
has been in
just see
charge
him
of
looking
sealing
at
them
you.
away.
I don't know what the hell Alyssa is. I know what the hell Spencer is. Make it make sense. He stops and just looks at you. Old man, have we met before?
We have. I'm Kester.
Don't recall the name, but sure.
Oh, okay, fine.
Basically, the house Alyssa's a part of, the small girl, undead-ish, has almost zero emotion on her face. She's
Yeah, that weirdo from the gate. Okay.
Yeah. She's a part of the House of Judgment. And there's someone here who has a construct, everyone's calling them, just like Spencer. And from what I got from him, they were brought into this world by almost accident and sealed up by the House of Judgment. And apparently, according to him, they rounded them all up and sealed them in a room inside this castle. And they were in charge of lock and key. But if the cultists got one, then the only person they could have gone through, or the only house they could have gone through to get one, was hers. Unless they found some other method of doing it that we're unaware of.
Sure, makes sense, but how could the occultists get inside of Ravenloft without Strahd knowing?
We have zero idea. All we know is that it has to be tied to Alyssa or her house somehow.
Oh, you just see him shaking his head up and down slowly. Oh, all right. I'll bite. What do you need from me? I can help any way I can, but
Well,
I don't know.
if you could
Seems
find
a little
information.
far-fetched.
If you
That
find-
girl you're talking,
Oh, apologies.
that girl you're talking about, though. She's he just kind of points towards the balcony. There.
Yeah, we were gonna head up there and try to question her we were pretty much going to keep our suspicions a bit low. Still trying to figure out how exactly to do that, but if the castle has eyes everywhere, we need as many as we can get. Just anything you see that seems off or weird about this place.
Kind of rubs his chin. Everything's weird here. I haven't been anywhere except the chapel in the main room. They won't let us go anywhere. Funny that they're letting you go. Almost seems kind of strange. Anyway, he just kind of looks around real quick. Best I have it is Strahd's keeping all the good stuff in the spires above. You can find him in his room on the 3rd floor, and you know, all the big bads seem to be in the larder or the basement. Other than that, these guards don't seem very prone to do much of anything. So you'll have luck there, but I don't think I could be much more help than that. I'm about to go out to the courtyard and see what I could dig up out there.
After talking to Alyssa, we need to find our way to Aspire. Hoping maybe one of the witches can help us out. They usually have eyes around this place, and not much gets past them. Hope that stayed the same.
He just kind of shakes his head. Don't know. Whatever's happening. Maybe there's some way of getting from, well, you know, hell and here in the castle. Maybe that's why they're here. But that doesn't make sense. He just kind of continues to shrug his shoulders. Nothing's adding up at this point. If I were you, I would get the hell out of here as fast as possible and figure out how to cross that bridge. It seems that Van Richten's real antsy about you all doing that.
Problem is, we have to play Strahd's game. If we try to run, there's no doubt he's just gonna appear in front of us and try and just start killing everybody.
Yeah, I overheard that. You're just supposed to tell him who's trying to kill him, right?
Yep.
And then if we get the right answer or not, get the wrong answer, we need our draws.
He just kind of shakes his head. How do you know the answer is right or wrong?
You really never know.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Come on. Strahd's not a dummy,
Yeah.
so he
But-
wouldn't give you a task that you can't complete.
But at this point, everybody's trying to kill him, and I don't think no one's going to come up forward and say, "Oh, I'm trying to kill Strahd."
Sorry, I don't hear a word you're saying.
Oh, apologies. I'm saying, everyone in this castle trying to kill Strahd currently now, but no one's trying to come up forward about it because secrecy and stuff.
Oh, you just saw him shaking his head. So just tell him just tell him one of them's trying to kill him and leave? He just kind of shrugs again.
We heard from
yeah.
we heard from some
There's-
others that it's not that simple. We basically have to pick out the biggest threat to him right now. That's where the issue of this comes up.
You can see him just nodding. All right, all right. Huh.
Well, you said
Well,
you could.
find the biggest, baddest thing in this building and tell him he's trying to kill him. Get out and finish your mission.
You make it sound so easy.
He
It could
just
also
kinda
be that
looks at
easy.
you. I don't think it'd be very hard. He didn't tell you anything other than tell him who's trying to kill him, right?
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
He just kind of shrugs his shoulders. You know, I've only run into you a few more times, but you all seem like you overcomplicate things.
Oh, impress me that.
Just stick to your mission. Figure out what's up with the occultist. Tell Strahd what he wants to know, and get the hell over to that well, old woman. She's supposedly waiting for something.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get everything from the 8 and then bring it back to her.
Yeah.
He just kind of nods. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on past that, but I don't have privy to most of the a pure intention since half of them aren't even here.
Alright. So, we have an idea or something to go off of. From here, I guess, try to figure out some other ways around here. If we're really gonna go about, well, I'm not gonna say it, but the whole plan, we at least gotta know what we're running into, because I doubt he's gonna leave this place.
You can just see him shaking his head. Well, I'm getting the hell out as soon as dawn breaks. I don't want to wear out my welcome.
Hmm.
You know, the abbot just kind of nodding. Yes, and I'll wait for you all, but I imagine if this is the situation, it seems downright sinister. We should go as fast as we can, as soon as possible. You note, I'm sorry, Gregor just kind of looking around. Anyway, did you find anything in the castle that'll help you, you know, you just see him throw his thumb across his throat. You know, any of
Hmm.
Strahd's secrets?
Well, we heard from Sasha there's one thing that he can't have. That's apparently love. Some woman named Tatiana, I believe. He
All
has
right,
all.
cool.
Hmm.
He just kind of shakes his head a bit. I guess that's a lead. Go find out more about her, right? Mm. Anything else in here? Treasury, secret rooms, secret, you know, weapons, anything like that? Prisoners?
Wasn't able to find any secrets. We did hear about a prisoner. I mean, we haven't really found them because catacombs and dungeon. But apparently, somewhere will help me out on this, people.
Yeah, I believe it was
Werewolf.
one of the Twilight Queen's husband, I believe. She wanted him
Mm.
dead. And I
Seems like
believe,
he just kind of looks over the group. Seems like a good person to talk to if you're trying to figure out how to get rid of Strahd or who's trying to kill him, I guess.
Had going to the catacombs on the list before the end of the night.
nope. Well, for the
Dungeons,
ones.
not catacombs.
Sasha said that we got her favor, right? Correct?
Still have
So,
them, so.
you can probably use that and just walk in. But make it quick, though, because the execution, I believe.
Damn, this Dark Souls shit.
Gregor, earlier you said that you saw some of the occult coming in. Was there anyone with them, or any specifics on the occultists themselves? They look like?
You just kind of see him shaking his head. I just saw the old man and that witch head towards the gate. They crossed over through the gate, no problem. They had those cards and they entered the castle and disappeared. By the time I
Hmm.
entered the castle, they were gone. And to think, they're supposed to be my buddies.
Hmm.
So I figured you had used your usefulness. Alright. Well, we know the two of them are invited here. Right now, if Strahd really wants the biggest threat, it'd have to be one of them. If anyone else is involved, they have to go down by proxy.
You note I'm just kind of nodding almost in agreement. All right. Well, that's good information. Hmm. Do you need anything, I guess? Anything I can do for you all if you're already on the, I guess, pursuit of whatever? Since I could skulk around the castle, but I guess I could look for things if you need. But hmm, he just kind of shrugs a bit. Don't even know where to look for her, to be honest.
Speak of skulking around, we have not seen Esmeralda in quite a bit.
She was out in the courtyard last time we saw her. Slunk off around one of the sides of the castle.
He just kind of nods. Oh, the girl. I remember. All right. Yeah, wooden leg. I guess I'll look for her since I'm going out to the courtyard.
Hmm.
If I find her, well, I guess I'll try to send her your way, but that might be an issue since I'm sure she wasn't really invited.
Yeah.
But knowing her, since she is, Baron Richten's, I guess, understudy, so to speak, she's probably better off without us helping her.
Let's hope she finds something.
Hope. I guess we can't stay all day. We go to the balcony.
Alright.
You just see him nodding. Oh, hell, in any event, I'll keep a lookout.
You got it. I guess turning around. Let's head to the balcony. We try to get something out of Alyssa. If at least it's any information.
Oh wait. Oh. They don't pick the statue beside me, or no?
Did you say you picked it up?
Yeah.
Then yes, you did.
Guys, make sure. Anything we use for clues? Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Stairs over here.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to figure it out right now because my brightness not that bright right
And
now.
I guess just getting here, looking at the suits of armor, is there anything particular about these ones?
You just note the same similar design to the other suits. However, there doesn't seem to be anything in particularly interesting about them. They don't seem to have glowing eyes or be looking at you. They just seem to be dusty old suits of armor.
Looking at the floor, is there still a pressure plate like last time?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
You don't note anything in particular about the floor.
Yeesh.
I'm just gonna move past them. Moving towards the stairs.
As you get to them, you note just a old wood steps. The lacquer seems to be going a bit, but they still seem sturdy enough. Albeit, as you step on the first one, you just hear just a very loud creaking sound, almost as if no one stepped on them in quite some time. Do you continue?
I'll continue up the stairs, trying to, I guess, lighten my steps, trying not to make as loud as a noise.
As you do, you can just hear again the creaking and groaning as you move across the floor. As you get to the top of the first level, you could just hear again every step is louder and louder. That said, is everybody headed this way?
Yeah.
Yo, how to conduit no through the fucking walls, yo.
Bro, you just be like that, bro. Like,
Oh shit.
mind your own business.
Say, yeah.
I'm starting to think half of these walls are just no clip, because I keep getting stuck in them. Everybody's getting stuck.
Bro, I've never gotten stuck not once, bro. I don't know how y'all keep finding these walls.
Bro, you just aren't looking hard enough.
Maybe.
I'm not sure y'all looking either.
You gotta break
Maybe
out of
these-
the matrix, bro. See the code, Neo. See the code.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yo, it'd be
Bro, ain't that just inspect element?
Nah. We just funny. You just smash it one. This is illusionary wall.
Jesus Christ.
Just give it time, bro. Just walk every wall. Just bump into every wall you see. You
Bro,
find
this
the
is the
eventually.
simulation, bro. Like, you mean to tell me that we're observing a simulation while we're inside a simulation? Come on, nah.
Yes, yes, we are.
It's
Yes.
fucking 10 p.m. Shut the hell up.
You can move back.
Hey,
You can
man,
move
the
back to doing
government,
something.
the government want us to be distracted, not realize the big picture, man.
Hey,
Oh,
all
God.
right,
Yo,
somebody ban this guy. Technical here. We're not going in deeper. We're done.
Yeah.
As the loud creaking progresses, as you kind of turn and head towards the I'm sorry, Jeremiah, did you say something?
Oh yeah, can you move me? I keep hitting a wall apparently.
Yeah, I'll just move you guys together. You just note as you come to the top of the steps, a familiar face just kind of looking down on you, staring at you.
Oh,
You
Let me
can just
refresh.
hear a voice. Oh, it's you all. You're so noisy. Be wary. Those steps will give you away every single time. You know the Lessa just kind of staring you over. Hmm. Now, for that transgression, should I weigh your souls or just kill you outright? Your choice. And with that, we're going to end the session there.
Transgression. We're not allowed up here. Where's your sign, bro?
Yeah, what happens when we have like 4 in the castle?
No, it's a lot.
Bro,
It's a
let's
lot,
be
bro.
honest. Half the motherfuckers here just violated that rule outright. We
Bro,
don't
that
have as full
fucking-
Bro,
as we
it's
can.
just illusion, man.
It's
It's just
fucking
illusion, man.
cringe,
It's illusion,
bro,
man.
like-
It's illusion, man. It's an illusion.
Bro, it probably costs like 1 or 2 Raven for a do not disturb sign. Like what the fuck is going on?
Minimum, at least 5 minutes.
Worst
5
case-
for a good one.
Bro, worst case scenario, just make it out of bones. It's way more effective.
Literally facts. Like transgressions. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Here, man. Simple, man. Just get a pole, get a pike, stab someone's head on it. Says do not enter, bro. They get the message.
Literally facts. Like, bro, let's just.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm surprised. Strahd doesn't have that exact same thing based off of Vlad the Impaler. I thought you have spikes around his with people's head on top of it. Huh? Surprised.
Why would he be? He has nothing
Well-
to do with Vlad the Impaler.
Well, this it was inspired
Inspired by Dracula? No.
Yeah.
But Dracula was inspired by Vlad the Impaler. Loosely inspired.
Loosely, okay.
Like, Dracula's not a real guy. Vlad the Impaler was.
No, I just I thought to keep some people away. You probably all right, man. You got a warning. You come here, you die. Well, I guess at least does that job very well. So never mind.
This is kind of cringe, bro. What's the name with that?
Everybody in this castle is the spike in which somebody's head will be upon. I don't like. I feel like you're not paying attention to just like
No.
Yo, why is this rain so intense now? Like, what did they
I have
change?
no
There's probably
idea.
like 3.
It's like super hardcore.
Like,
now.
It's like
this-
fucking like 3 different fucking like rain overlays
Yeah.
going on here.
Yeah.
I 100% feel like it's a fucking typhoon we're in the middle
They
of.
definitely updated this, but Jesus Christ.
It's just
wonder if
stress
they
testing
updated-
OPZ.
Let's see if they updated
R?
this. No.
I said not R. Because I'm not getting stress tested by this. I know somebody is though.
Microbial flooded.
It's no.
Oh yeah, they increased the effects. The snow is like super snowy now.
Wait, can we see this now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
Yeah,
up?
he put it up
What's
right
up?
now.
Yeah, they just made the effects more intense.
Oh. Well, that's
No.
fair.
And they have leaves, but I don't understand the leaves much. I think I've used them once though.
Damn, this
Anyway,
map is kinda
that was
big
you guys
shit.
are getting somewhere.
Yeah.
You have, being a POW, you've only wasted 1 hour, so it's 12 o'clock still.
Sweet.
All that
Mm, actually,
progress in an hour. That's pretty good.
let me say it's 12:30. It's been an hour and a half. There you go.
Nice sleep. Alright, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
Alright,
so
now.
we have an idea about Spencer, the whole debacle with them.
Yup.
It
That'll
could
be quite interesting.
It's a possibility that the House of Judgment could be involved, but then again, it could just be the cult going to the Amber Temple and going, hey, how about we just take this as a city and try some shit with it?
So the House of Judgment is just fucking like there's like 3 factions in the House of Judgment.
Well, one that's pretending to be the Raven Queen, and then there's her, then there's the cultist side. Like, what's going
I
on,
mean,
bro?
I
House
won't.
of Judgment? What are they judging?
I mean, I want to get notes to the execution judge. I'm going. I'm getting notes to them. Like, yo,
Bro,
like,
you don't want to know. Here's the thing, right?
I got
We
man.
we
Like,
were
yeah.
we were told by Sarah over there that if you see this executioner, don't bother talking. Just leave. Like, try to get out of there.
What the fuck? He's the executioner. He's gonna execute you, dog.
Like, that is literally his whole
he
job.
probably
Yeah.
only ever sees people that he has to kill. You understand that? Yeah, no, I'm not fucking meeting the executioner because
Like, yo,
he seems like a cool guy.
It's
Like,
wild.
yo, if this is from the also from Mirror too, I'm like, like, and Mirror of the Dimension, like, I can prove myself. I'm not fucking crazy.
Hey, yo, all I gotta say to that is, boy, weren't you afraid to get stabbed by some suits of armor a few minutes ago? What you doing trying to talk to an executioner?
That's crazy, isn't it?
Stay in your lane, bro.
No, because right now I think I felt high because I now I think it's a mouth. Without my sword, I'm like, damn, kind of useless, man.
Yo, without my sword,
now you have a
I'm
mace.
useless.
Yeah,
Now you have a
crack
mace
some-
and you got your balls back. Apparently, I understand.
So you mean to tell me all I gotta do is hide your sword and you're a fucking bitch? Yo, that's crazy, isn't it?
Bro, if you ever want to see Wolfram lose his confidence, bro, just take his weapon out of his hands. He's a bitch now. He legally changes his name from Wolfram to Bitchram.
Yo, fucking nuts, dog.
He ain't no lone wolf anymore.
Bro, you craft your personality. How are you arguing with the results? Like, my brother, you literally
Christ.
have this shit on paper.
My brother in Christ, you are this motherfucker. You made him. You cannot complain.
I'm like a suffocation because previously, beforehand he was like, I can't die, yeah, but after, it was told the story, after he constantly died, I'm like, okay, huh.
After he got fucking eviscerated by whatever fucking Babadook we faced off against, this man now has a sense of perseverance.
Yes.
What was?
I mean,
it?
perseverance
It
is
wasn't
right, but self-preservation.
Self-preservation. There we go. Because I know it wasn't perseverance, because that didn't make sense, or at least it didn't make sense in my head.
That is crazy. That is
Also,
nuts.
he's getting close to his goal, man. He can't die now, man.
He's getting close to his goal, and everybody here, and every enemy in Barovia is getting close to adding another body on the kill count. Do you think they give a shit?
Bro, is he really close to his goal? I don't know.
I mean, he's close to figuring something out.
Yeah, like, yo,
Is
like,
he? What did you gather on your quest to release the souls? Like what have you gained? What have you gathered, really? Like, how are you closer?
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about his understanding of, like, the mirror, the Raven Queen, how she ain't here.
Oh, here
how
I
Alyssa
was,
takes her spot. Like,
thinking like your goal. Like you're closer to your goal. You know your goal.
no. I was considering that, like, how he figures out how, like, the fucking
in that case,
are
we already
different in
know.
different places, and he's just
Yeah,
like,
there you go.
okay, so I'm outside of my pantheon's reach or something like that.
I was thinking like he's close to his goal. All right, in that case, now we're on the same page.
We gotta convert this nigga Wolf from the Buddhism or some shit.
Hey, yo!
That is nuts. Yo, there ain't no Buddhism in Barovia. I'm not gonna lie.
Buddhism. We'll take Satanism too at this point. Come on, man.
Wait, whoa.
Yo, wait
I
a
don't think we see eye to eye on that.
No. Personally to me, I feel like there is, but Strahd isn't one man. I feel like there is, but Strahd is one man. Like, fuck her, fuck that bitch.
God does not want
bro.
you in his religion. That is fucking sad. You know that?
Hey.
Bro,
Damn, bro, you ain't had to say it. We wasn't gonna say nothing, but damn, all right, shit.
Bro, do you need to cry or something like that? You good?
I feel like personally, the three people who are part of the house, I feel like they're from regions of the Shadowfell. I feel like it, like, yo, I feel like they're from there and try to do some brainwashing shit. Like, yeah, you're not a god's death now. Forget the shit you first thought about it.
Yeah, what if you just reaching, my boy?
Honestly, I don't think that's the case. I think, like, the closest thing, or literally what's going on here is literally just, different dimension. They have their own like compensations for this shit, or where this stuff should be doing.
But like, for me, deep down, like kind of like. Deep
My
down,
man's just
come
like,
on, bro.
yo.
That must be Raven Queen. He can't bullshit me. Like, I'm like, I'm not losing faith from that one, bro. I'm just like, yo.
This man said, yo, you know what I think's going on? He's a colonist. He brainwashed and took away from their roots. He converted them to Christianity. That's what
did him a
happened here.
favor.
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
I mean, the guy
Said, forget who you are. You worship this god now.
I'm sorry, the Raven Queen
no.
don't fuck with you.
No, I feel like no. I know outside person. I know different paladin, but I feel like personally, based off what based on this is what I'm hearing, I personally feel like they're probably getting brainwashed.
Your name is no longer Kutsukense.
I feel like they say, she get out there. I'm like, huh, okay then. I'm gonna ask her if she remember from the past beside mirror. If she say no, I'm like, suspicious. And I know she tries magic. I'm like, you probably have some, mind warp shit of magic. Where I'm like, like, I don't know. I feel like something's not adding up, bro. Like,
You remember your past in the mirror. Watch, she paints a whole world that almost sounds like the Shadowfell, but just has a different dude at the gate. Instead of Mark, it's Carl.
Like I feel like this nigga is brainwashing me. I feel like there's like no way, bro. Like I feel like an irk in my heart. Like
The secretary of the Raven Queen is no longer Marcus. It's Jeff.
Like because like I don't know. That is me. It's my own mini goal to see if I'm right or wrong. If I'm right, I'll do backflip. If I'm wrong, I'll take that L.
The Raven Queen is no longer the Raven Queen. It's the Pigeon Princess now.
The Pigeon Prince. Yo, chill, don't disrespect her like that, bro. Hey, yeah. Cause like, hey, man, I feel like something's not. I feel like something's not up, bro. That's me, bro. Like,
Now that I think about
I
it,
feel like what. I feel like Straw's capping, bro. I feel like it's capping, bro. I feel like it's capping.
now that I think about it,
Because basically.
how fucked up would it be to actually be the god of pigeons? Like, how demonic do you think someone would have to be to get that moniker? Because you hanging out with pigeons.
I mean, I can understand seagulls because them motherfuckers are kind of savages. I can understand that, but pigeons,
I mean, birds are pretty cool birds.
They're alright, but like they're kind of just sky rats.
They literally eat garbage all day. They eat garbage all fucking day.
I mean most.
Hold up,
birds-
Master, we don't complain about him.
Hey, yo.
I thought bats were more like sky.
Yeah, it's like
based.
most birds. Well, not most, but some do that, right? So I'm not like holding just on that, but out of everything, they're literally just the rats of the sky. Like
out of
I can't
most
see much
birds,
value
these
on it.
motherfuckers are the least likely to be able to murder anything ever.
But yeah, since we have this on recording, I feel like if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I do a backflip. I feel like
Bro, watch you land on your neck.
Really funny
Like,
as hell, bro.
I've seen you attempt a backflip before in middle school. It did not go well. What makes you think that's gonna go well now?
Yo, don't do the backflip yet. I gotta buy a Nikon.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, why is
Hey, yo, chill.
Sir, that's what I said.
I'm trying to actively keep his neck intact. I'm trying to make sure one of his discs doesn't shatter in place.
Yeah, and if and when you fail, I want to get my Nikon.
Hey, yo.
Sir.
Use a demon.
No, go elaborate in your plan. I want to hear your full plan, Dieter. Go elaborate, sir. Go elaborate.
The full plan? What full plan? I'm going to stay there and watch.
This brother said, go to the library. I want to hear your whole plan.
What plan, bro? I'm about to wait here and watch. You said it, my brother.
Yeah, but
You fucking said it. I'm just trying to profit.
Hey,
Like, yeah, I feel like people get. So some people get brainwashed. I feel like someone's getting brainwashed here. Like, people. I'm like, I feel like. I don't know. That's me personally. Like, that's kind of suspicious. Like, there's a mirror world and then different dimensions. Who could say? He's like, come here. All right, cool. You're brainwashed now. Like, I feel like this is like that, man. I just feel like.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe you were a regular guy once upon a time. Then Alyssa fucking caught your ass lacking. Like an alleyway or some shit. brainwashed you and then fucking tossed you through a mirror.
You were just an average dude living your 9 to 5. You just came home from extra shift, you know, got your time and a half with a little bit more time on the side. You coming home to your loving wife.
Hey, whoa.
Pull up, get you in a headlock, pulls you into the mirror like, bring your ass here. You working for me. You working for me. You working for me. Me. And you never saw him again.
Yo, Alex, where the hell Ambrovia has time and a half?
Yeah.
Bro, you
Like,
never
it was all good till you said the last part.
Bro, you never been to a tavern during holiday season. Everybody's tipping. You forgot. Bennett worked at a tavern. He knows. He knows the time.
Yeah.
And they gave
Well, he
you
probably the
extra
only
whole
motherfucker
Raven.
here with a job.
Bro,
Actually,
they
now that I think about it.
I was
Yeah, that's
here.
why people
That
got a
ain't the
job.
job itself.
Yo, how many people here
The
like
job itself
actually
paid.
like has a job in like
actually,
the game?
The job itself was literally me living there for free, like just pulling up any time and working a little bit, and then I got it for free. I don't really need to be paid, to be honest. It's just kind of, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just pull up. Yeah, I'll see y'all in like 8 hours. I need to sleep, and I
Bro, that's
don't
not a
pay.
fucking job. That's an internship. What the hell? Yeah, you know, how many y'all other people don't have actual internships and had like an actual job in the game?
Now I'm thinking about it. I feel like, who knows? There's probably more shot guys that came through, but since the cast is the cast, like, ooh, random people I don't know die, and people like, I don't know. I feel like maybe.
Wasn't like 3 of your previous characters like Shadowkai or something?
Nope.
Two of them.
Two. Seth and Wolfram.
I don't think Gil wasn't. Not
Gil
Yeah,
was
Gil was a weirdo.
he was
Yo, the guy literally killed himself. I'm not gonna lie, like,
he
like I
pulled-
met him for like 5 seconds and he just killed himself.
He pulled up, said one of our names when we didn't know him at all, and then just proceeded to shoot himself into the sun. The literal
I'm
fucking
not gonna lie,
sun.
like that was a little sus. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weirdo.
It wasn't even sus. That was a spectacle. This man descended like Jesus and died twice as fast.
That was crazy.
Take care of.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like again, I feel like someone's being right. I feel like someone's being brainwashed, man.
Yeah, you.
Sir.
Bro, you're simply
Yeah,
caught
you.
lacking in at the back of an alley after a night drinking with your friends. Alyssa
Bro, you literally have the
Alyssa
fucking
pulled-
like perfect.
Bro, Alyssa
Yeah.
pulled up with the 2 guards, had you in a headlock. We've been over this. She hit you with the "you working for me" and erased your memory. All right.
Hey, yeah.
Like, bro, literally, you have the perfect fucking backstory to be a brainwash victim.
She hit you.
Like,
she,
bro,
she hit
all
you
of a
with the
sudden you
yo.
just became to be, right? And you just had all this power. And all of a sudden you came to be, and the Raven Queen sent you off to accomplish a mission. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah.
Bro, she
But,
pulled
like,
up, took you.
Alright, if I'm brainwashed, explain. I got a blessed Raven Queen. Explain that, nigga. Explain that. Explain
What
that.
blessing? She don't
It's not the Raven Queen's blessed. It's hers.
Bro, like what? Like, bro, you literally said like you spawned like what, a month ago? Maybe a week ago? Maybe like 3 days ago? Maybe?
Nah. He spawned about a week ago.
Yeah, bro. Like you have the perfect brainwashed victim. like backstory.
He spawned it. That makes me realize this man's really only been around for 7 whole days.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I've been through a lot of shit.
You've been through a lot of shit in those 7 days. Like every time I get reminded of how much time has actually passed since we started, I'm just thinking, damn, this is the worst fucking month in history. This all happened in a month.
Damn, bro, like every fucking day I am accosted by the living conditions of Barovia. like, bro, literally every month I wake up, I eat breakfast, I get my ass beat, I die sometimes, and then I go back to sleep. Sometimes I don't even get to go back to sleep.
Sometimes you just spawn back in, to be honest.
Hey, man. That's life of an adventurer, man. That's life of an adventurer.
The
bro.
life of a what?
Like God himself types in the source code Kester life, switch false to true, and that's it. You just come back.
Yo.
Like tell me I'm wrong, dog.
Horseshit, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, man.
Literally not even gonna lie, bro. This month sucks.
But what you saying if Wolf, God forbid, if Wolf is a very much get
God
shit.
forbid. That's the most likely scenario.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. If that's what happened, you were just brainwashed, and suddenly she was like, "Oh yeah." So I realized why you had that little sigil. You were made by somebody else in my house. So I'm gonna need all of that back. Wait, what do you mean by all of it? Your organs.
What? Wait. Yo, I gave you them shits, bro.
Yo, are those my?
Those are my.
Yeah. I remember the meme last time. About, you know how the players be saying dumb shit. DM's right now.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Every time we have these like shooting the shit bits after the session, I don't even imagine Mr. J like sitting there with a notepad ready. He's just sitting there like, yo, what the fuck are they on about?
Clown activity, bro. I've never seen now one of our fucking like after session banter bits fucking get added into the.
No.
I can't. If I at this point everything's done. I'm not using shit anymore. But yeah, it's fun listening to you guys like think crazy shit.
Most insane bullshit.
We gotta get it out of
the time
systems.
I got turned into a spider.
Yo,
that was hilarious. That was funny. That was the one exception that was used.
What?
Jotun being turned into a spider. Spider Jotun.
Oh yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like Spider Jotun would have been. Spider Jotun was cooler in my head. You almost never crawled on walls or shot webs at things.
Oh dang!
Yeah. There was like not enough Spider-Man shit. Every time I've ever like, oh, I'm gonna give you this thing. No one ever uses the shit. Like ever.
Yeah.
Or they die before they actually get to the chance. It's like, okay. I'm just not gonna do items next time. Like every time I do items, I'm like always like, oh man, like there's fucking no reason to give people items. So like next campaign I run, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm just gonna try to take as many items away as I can.
Hey
yo, let's get it.
Make that shit as basic as possible.
So you all start with your starting equipment, and it's gone. What do you mean it's gone? It's
There
gone.
is no store.
You have hands.
There is no store. You better start multiclassing into months.
There is no store. Wait, but I'm a wizard. Yeah, well, you better start slinging them cantrips.
Start crafting.
Start
fucking
crafting.
You go into the forest to look for materials, and there is no forest.
You go into
You
the
walk
forest.
outside, and it's just fucking Minecraft flat world.
Yo.
All right, let's go into the village, see if we can get something. The village is gone. What the fuck do you mean the village is gone? The village is gone. What about the dude we met out front? You see a puddle. A puddle of what blood? What the fuck happened?
He was stolen.
Why is now a horror campaign?
Yo, what happened to a sword and equipment? At least that's still there. It disappeared in the mist. How? How?
Strahd.
He ain't even here. We ain't been playing COS. He made it out. What the fuck?
He made it out.
Yeah.
Isn't that his whole thing that he can't make it out? That's crazy,
Times
isn't it?
change. What do you mean
Times
times change?
Wait,
my-
question. Wait, my question is that Chick is like the overseer of the weave and shit, right?
Yep, Guardian and all that.
Guardian
That
slash
doesn't mean
parasite.
That doesn't mean she goes see different timelines and shit.
No, what? What?
Oh,
No.
I said like yo.
I don't think weave goes that far.
Oh, I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
no, it's just magic, bro.
How about to say when whereas Strike actually left actually Bro itself, and I just roaming around somewhere else in the
Bro,
He's
the
just
Pharaoh.
chilling.
Bro, let's be completely honest. If Teak somehow saw all the timelines and was still surprised at Kester, we can automatically debunk that ever happening.
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it?
Or maybe there's a rule that she can't. There's an unspoken rule you just can't say that shit, bro.
Bro, even if she can't say it, she can still see it. All right, let me
She
tell you.
fucking accosts herself in this manner because it's fate. Nah, bro.
Nah, bro, that don't sound like Teak. Let me tell you something. This man right here, Kester, he is the left hand of God. No one ever sees him coming.
110 fucking percent.
He comes in and he fucks everything.
Like there ain't really, there really ain't no
what?
reason if she could see the fucking timelines, her ass is gonna get involved with me at any point
She
in
would
time.
literally manipulate time itself to get away from this motherfucker if she knew Waterdeep was to follow.
Literally
Yeah.
fucking
That and
facts.
dealing with literally no way. There's no fucking way.
That shit is crazy. Nah,
Yeah.
This man is the
Yeah.
hand of God no one wants and no one sees coming.
literally fucking facts, and you literally cannot fucking get rid of me.
Damn. So you're basically fucking reverse Flash then? Jesus Christ.
Essentially.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ,
literally
man.
facts, but I'm not fast.
he ain't
I'm
fast.
old.
If he goes
Kind of an old man.
If he goes more than 2 miles per hour, his hip's gonna give out. We gotta give him some time.
Oh, so
Two
basically,
fucking miles.
So
2
basically,
miles.
he's that thing from It Follows in that movie. It Follows.
Nah, bro, that's too fast.
Yeah, and that's yeah. My thing is way too fast.
You know that one snail from Turbo that was actually a snail's pace? This is that nigga right now.
No, literally fucking facts.
This is this dude in the flesh.
Hey, yeah.
This is that old
Bro, I ain't
wise
even
turtle,
all that
except
tall,
the wisdom didn't go home. The wisdom never came.
Yo, what you talking about? I got 15 wisdom, actually 13. Hold on. Yeah, 13 wisdom.
13
Bro,
wisdom.
bro,
so
let's
he-
be honest.
my
That 13
five,
wisdom
my
is
five.
that 13 wisdom
I
is never
still-
put to use.
I still, as he got older, I thought it was
Yo, can I get like a
buff?
buff to my whiz since I lost health?
You get exchange, bro. Like lots of health. And
I lost like half my fucking hit points. Let me get some whiz.
Bro,
Let me get like 3 of them bitches.
bro, look, here's the thing, right? Let me be completely honest. You aged up. You ain't experienced all those years. That wisdom is lost to
you're
you.
Fucking
Well,
facts,
That
yo.
and if you had that wisdom, you would not be acted the same way. Let me tell you right now.
Bro, what you talking about? The intelligence is still the same. Shut up.
Bro, your wisdom would at least keep you from going, last time I did this, that fucked me up. Let me just try this a different way. Nah, you the type of motherfucker to walk into a wall twice just because it
That
benefits
is
you.
fundamentally incorrect. Yo, mods, can I get a fucking bet on this guy?
fundamental.
What is your intelligence again?
What do you have?
Bro,
proof?
that
You have
shit
proof,
is
sir?
like an 8 or something.
So you stupid
I
enough to
never.
do it.
Wait, hold on now. Wait a second.
Actually, hold on. Before you even
That shit gotta be a
no,
3.
No, shut up. Before you even shoot back, Wolfram, what's your intelligence?
11.
The construct who doesn't know what death is or has zero idea of what the world around him is smarter than you. Let that set in.
He don't fucking act like it though.
He don't. If anything, the way the level of intelligence y'all two should be swapped.
Hey,
That shit is crazy, isn't it?
Oh, you should roll better, man.
Hey, yo.
Yo, that's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. That's fucking wild. Alright, I see how it be.
That man said, you ass, just be better.
Oh, shit, the fuck are these? Oh, shit. Yo, give me a gun, bro.
And he goes back to playing Warframe.
Nope.
course.
This is not. No, nope. This
The
is
fucking-
this is a little nightmare.
No.
Little nightmares. Ugh.
Yeah. I
I'm
bought
about
the
to
game,
play a
but
real man's game.
Real man. All right.
I'm about to
Let me
play a
guess,
real
let me-
man's game.
Kirby. Let me guess. Kirby World. Let me guess. Kirby.
Nah, bro, it's
Nah.
fucking Apex Legend. Fuck.
The
Ew.
Roman games Apex comes
Oh,
on.
disgusting.
Fuck, bro.
This man really said that with his whole chest.
Bro, God. I mean, I am playing Apex Legends, but I'm not. It's not a real man's game. Shit is
Yeah, I
cringe.
ain't played that game in like a year.
That's nuts, isn't it?
What am I supposed to do?
Honestly, I stayed away from Apex. I just didn't bother.
But your ass is gonna play Fortnite. What the fuck is this?
That's because I got.
That's crazy.
Here's the thing, right? There's a fundamental
Oh.
difference between the two.
I knew I
One-
liked them.
Is with Wasilla and the rest of them basically being idiots and me like throwing everything away just to be funny. The other is a high speed gameplay that my brain does not want to deal with because I already have Halo for that.
I simply just have
I open this
morals.
shit, bro.
I can't even
Yeah, what are you
download that
talking
shit.
about? Fortnite?
Yeah.
Fortnite and Apex, we're basically just talking about 'em.
Oh, Apex is cool. Fortnite's cool. Valorant's cool. I gotta learn how to play Valorant. 'cause
Yeah.
Also,
we're
Goku's
playing-
I'm
in
already
it.
playing Valorant.
Download that shit. I really can't even
We're
download it.
playing Valorant and Overwatch 2, Rocket League, Smash Brothers, and like there's
Okay.
4 other games that we're playing for the esports league.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and like they have League, but like I don't know, like I don't know, I don't really know what's happening. They're buying me a shit ton of like laptops. That's why I was asking, because I know a bunch of kids are like Fortnite. I'm like, I don't know if they do professional Fortnite.
The actual good laptop.
Fortnite. That's such a fucking statement, isn't it? Ugh.
I mean, it's a thing, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing
it is.
professional about
It
Fortnite.
is.
It's just kind of gross.
I know there's pro leagues for most things, and I know they're offering like I spoke last week. I had a meeting with like college scouts
Oh.
about like scholarship opportunities, and there's 10 colleges right now in New Jersey and like 53 in America that give scholarships out for esports.
Oh.
yeah.
So they were,
I really did all this shit after I graduated. That's fucking.
Yo, for real, right?
hey,
Some bullshit.
Fucking shit.
welcome to time, you know, like welcome to how time worked.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
talking
wild.
about the esports shit forever. Like, it's a ton of shit. I got 2 meetings next week about it. I mean, I know I have a meeting next week and then a meeting at the end of September because it's like it's the only sport because it's video games, but it's the only sport that it's all year. It's like there's a fall league, a spring league, and a summer league. Or no, sorry, fall, winter, spring league. Like Taylor was telling me, he was like, "Yo, you're the only sport that we can play all year round." I'm like, "Yeah, I wonder fucking why."
Get in the fucking thing, bro.
But yeah, if I don't know if any of y'all have any expertise with some of that shit, let me know. I'll bring you guys in to help with random shit. And I don't know what the coaching positions look like. I mean, I'm the only coach, but I imagine at some point they'll have assistant coaching positions. So I was telling Wasilla that, like, yo, if I could get you an assistant coaching position for like Smash or just to help me run this shit, they would pay you. So, you know, I might
On the
need some.
side.
I really want Jersey for Smash since he actually knows what the fuck he's doing. But that
Yeah.
bastard's always busy, and I hate talking to Jersey.
He does not leave the house.
Nah, I
You're
mean, he's
not
always
gonna get him.
busy. He's always busy from that perspective.
Hmm.
And I'm like, all right, fuck that.
That boy a hermit.
I mean, you can you also can access Isaiah too. You also know play Smash as well too.
Who?
Isaiah.
But he'll
Isaiah's in
swear he's
fucking-
garbage.
Isn't he in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I forgot.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
Oh, and he will swear he's
Bro,
bad
really-
at the game.
I
Bro, swear
really
on
just
his
have, like,
Tims.
Wasilla and Tawana are currently my best bets, and
Mhm.
Tawana's slightly better than Wasilla, so it's like, okay. But I don't know, man. Like, I just wanted to run a Smash League, and then they were like, here are all the games we play, and I'm like, so I have to get teams for all these things? They're like, no, but you want at least 3 teams, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm
Damn.
hoping I could find people for like Valorant and shit, because I'm like, yo, because there's like no sports games, and I'm like, yo, you guys know we're black, right? The school's like a black school, like no Madden, nothing. They're like, nah, only these games. I'm like, yo,
I mean, it
We're
makes
gonna
sense,
be-
bro. Like,
we're gonna be bad for a while.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna be bad for like I suggested to them, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna suck for 5 years. I don't plan to have any good players for at least 5 years.
hey,
Aim
And they're
shit.
just like, yeah, okay. And then they gave me like $180,000, and we're like,
oh
here,
damn.
We take
yeah,
it.
man. They fund sports out the ass, man.
Mm.
Like our English department got $20,000 for new books, and my esports thing got $180,000.
Damn.
They bought me new internet. They bought like they're
Ew.
putting new fucking internet into the building just for me. We're going from 2 gigs to 5 gigs.
That
and
is
they're
so
like,
fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking lying.
And
Yo.
Amber
No
was like, you know
way.
why we're doing this shit? I was like, why? He was like, because your fucking esports league requires it. And I'm like, cool.
Wait,
And
you
they're
can't have
buying
McDonald's connection?
What happened?
Yeah, you can't have McDonald's connection.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're getting us. They're starting me off with 10 laptops. They're like Dells. They're the best Dells. They're like 4,300 each.
Oh.
And I'm just looking at them like you guys spent 43,000. Yeah, no, 43,000. It's like you spent $43,000 on laptops. That's gaming laptop. They're like, yeah, man. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna bring one of those motherfuckers home.
Bro, you're
What do you do when those get stolen?
lying, bro.
What happened?
What do you do if Windows gets stolen?
I fucking have that kid get billed for the rest of his life, bro. Like they'll kill that.
Yo.
They'll literally kill that human being, man.
Like they try to steal it. That's
It's a
all they're gonna
sport,
hear.
though, so, yeah, like it's a sport. I highly doubt anybody's gonna steal it because the team's not. It's not like Game Club where anybody can come in. It's like legit. Like, oh, you're suck at this game. You're off the team. Like it's like I just need good people who play well. they're not going to steal because they want to be good. The rest of them, they could come to Game Club. I'm getting like I'm getting 12 PS5s, and 15 Switches as well.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
Yeah, and they're
shit.
getting me 20 monitors to start too, and I'm just like sitting here looking at this list of shit, and I'm like, yo, are you guys serious about this? They're like, yeah, man, like this is a thing we want, and I'm like, holy shit, like they're spending so much money on this thing.
It took you
And like the
2
superintendent signed off on it, and she's like, I have no fucking idea what this is. Like I have no clue what we're doing.
Yo.
It took
Nice.
Like,
2 years of
fucking
convincing them, and now they're just dropping
Yeah.
it.
It's Taylor, really, because he showed them videos of ESPN. He was like, this is the last like League of Legends tournament they had. And then they showed the kids with the checks in that tournament. The team won $28 million. And as soon as everybody saw the $28 million check, they were like, all right, we're doing this shit. Like, this is real. It's like, yeah, they fucking make money, dog. Like last year, professional esports players made a combined total of like $500 million. Like, this is a real thing. So now it's like, oh, they're making like NFL money. They're not, but you know.
I remember I one time wrote like a essay about that in what you call shit. I died.
Oh shit, indeed.
I remember what I said in the soccer by class. She said that's not real sport. I'm like, you'd be surprised.
I mean, she said that shit to me.
Like, yeah, like you'd be surprised, bro. Like,
It's not a real sport. Well, you're gonna have to watch it to see it. Believe me.
Like, yeah, like, and if someone say, oh shit, don't kill me, please. But my beef is that I gotta say, getting games are meant, to level your fans and stuff like that. Like, why sport games, bro? You can just play outside, man. That's what that kills me.
Because not everybody's a fucking NBA player, bro. That's why sports games. Because some people suck at playing football or don't want to die. When they play Madden, they could enjoy football
and not worry about CTE.
It's the same reason for all games, Joe. Like, you can argue, why play Zelda? Just go into the forest with a stick. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, every video game could do that.
Why play Fortnite? Just go to your local Walmart.
Yeah. Buy some shit, jump up with a shotgun, start spraying little kids. You go to the park. Like, it's for real.
I mean,
you want to play Call of Duty?
Right now.
Join the fucking Marines. Yeah, like,
yo,
you can't say that
right now, bro.
You can't say that about games, bro. That's so gatekeepy.
You want to play Pokemon? Just go get an actual fucking dog from your neighbors.
Yo,
like they're gonna know.
Just go to the fucking go to the Humane Society with like 10 of your friends, and you each get a dog, and then you train them, and then you try to murder each other with them.
Yeah, just put them in a dog fighting ring, dog, and then bet money and everything. You got to yeah. That's about the closest thing you get to in terms of Pokemon. Let's be honest.
You go into a dark cave, catch you a Zubat. Like Pokemon's real, bro. Yeah. You gonna get fucking COVID, but it's real.
Or lost and die in the forest, but that's it.
That's true, but what is that? That's I feel like that's Last of Us.
Yeah.
No, that's more than lords. Some of the Pokemons were lost forest. Actually, from Pokemon itself.
I was just
like,
you're thinking of Zelda.
Oh no, it's from Sun and Moon with the cheap Pokemon.
No, those are dead children. They didn't get lost, or they just died. Period.
Okay. My apologies then.
Why play D&D to cast Burning Hands? Just get a lighter and a goddamn aerosol can.
Just dress up the wizard, man.
Yo, why play Persona to make friends? Oh wait.
Oh. Wait, no. They said,
that was foul.
They said D&D is the base, like the most drug-free game to play because you're basically using your imagination while being on drugs. It's like, here's that, like, yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. If I was high playing D&D, I'd be everyone's problem.
Yo, can we do that? High D&D?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be an actual issue.
High D&D?
Just like everybody is just zooted the fuck
Are you
out.
guys? Do you guys get high? Like what?
Oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are. I don't think you guys are getting high, are you? You seem a little high strung. You don't seem laid back enough.
Absolutely not.
But
I know kids who get high, bro.
But
that probably make D&D great. You had what?
We had Drunk Mario Party though. That was fun.
It was.
Drunk Mario Party was an experience.
Yes.
I don't like alcohol enough to like do shit like that.
Fair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That shit makes my
it was
stomach fucked
it
up.
was terrible. We picked the worst thing to drink too.
No. We did not. We did
didn't
not.
pick
Faison
shit.
did.
Don't even try it.
Right.
Don't
Sorry,
put this
sorry,
on
sorry,
us.
Sorry. Right. FaZe picked the worst thing to drink.
No, the sad part is I
It was like
y'all have.
it was fruit Jim Bean, dog. Like literally
It was peach. It was peach.
It was peach.
And I still got it. I still got it.
Yeah,
I still got it too.
Throw that shit
Why
away.
do you still have that
Throw
shit?
it
It's been like
away.
it's been like a couple
It's been
months.
a year. It's
Oh,
been
no, you don't-
fucking
you-
year.
You know exactly why. I'm bringing it out next time.
Bro,
No, you
throw
fucking
that
are
shit
not.
away. If you ever get in my car with that, I want you to know I'm using that bottle
What'd
over
you
your
get?
head.
What'd you buy?
I didn't buy it. Faison did.
Oh, don't fucking hang out with Faison, man. He's living life, yo. That
No.
motherfucker is like, yo, he is living life.
No, it
I
was a
saw
while
this
back.
girl the other day. I was so salty.
Oh,
And the crazy thing was, he turned into what all the girls in school said he would, yo. It was crazy. Like, all through fucking senior year, they were like, yo, he's gonna join the military, and he's gonna get big as fucking cute, and he's gonna be dreamy as fuck. And I'm sitting here like, and none of y'all motherfuckers want to fuck with this dude right now. Nah, he's a nerd. And I'm like, all right. There was one girl, I forgot her fucking name, but she came to me and she was like, yo, I like that dude. He's sexy. And I was like, oh, okay. And I told him that. And he was like, her? And I was like, yeah. He was like, ooh, good looks. And that didn't go anywhere because he was scared. But now this motherfucker's in like Spain and shit, lifting like 280 pounds, shirt off, just like racking up bitches. I'm like, God damn, this man transformed. But anyway, don't a guy like that, you don't drink with Faison. That's a terrible idea. Like, don't, if you know anybody, if your boy's in the military, do not do anything with them. All right? Nothing that involves alcohol, nothing that involves recreational drug use, because niggas in the army or military are wild as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
And they fucking work out so much they'll be fine. If you're not at the gym every day, don't do it, man. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
To be honest,
that's life experience right there.
Like, I knew I would get my ass kicked, but when that 5th round went down, like, I was close to fighting him. I didn't care if I got my ass knocked out. I still would have done it.
Wait. In Faison's defense, the other ones he picked out were great. It was just the peach Jim Bean.
No, the other ones he picked out, they were fine. But I still wanted to smash that bottle over his head.
Bro, I couldn't even do shit with it, bro. Like, I couldn't mix it in any way to make it presentable.
Bro,
it's fucking ridiculous.
If I remember by the end of the night, you were just prone on the bed. You could not move.
You were, bro. You could not
You were
move.
paralyzed.
Fucking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like,
I was working all night. Shut the fuck up.
Because
bro.
I remember like that night, literally like no one wanted to move. We all just laid down and said, you know what? Fuck moving anywhere.
Brother, I was at work all night, bro. Don't even try it.
Mr. J.
No, just I ate too much. Nah, if I was, oh shit, stop shooting people. If I was,
Motherfuckers had me working all night. I don't even want to hear none of that. I laid out.
Bro, what you mean? I took over bartender duty.
Bro, you left early. What are you talking about? I don't even know how you could say anything.
I'm talking about the one before that.
Brother.
Yeah, he
when
did.
we were actually going over the gym beat and like everything. I was the one mainly pouring it out.
Oh,
yeah, no, that's right. Because I remember, like, he got a star, and then like he looked me dead in the eye, and like with the "I'm sorry" look.
Like that's how you know I'm fucked up. I'm the one giving other people pain with no consequence, and I'm the one feeling sorry.
Sometimes it just be like that, dog.
Like when I show remorse in a situation like that where it's them or me, that's how you know I'm not there mentally. That's somebody else.
No shit, I'm sorry, Cebu. I'm sorry.
You said you're what?
No, I'm sorry that I left them.
Bro, let's be honest. You'll leave him behind. He'll be re-uploaded. No one gives a shit.
Don't say that, bro. Oh shit.
Is that not what happens? Alright then.
Look, all I remember is like when you be put in a headlock for some reason. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I do remember that too. Because I'm the one that put you in a headlock.
For a second, I thought.
Oh, good too.
I thought she said, "Boy, you are thick as fuck." I thought she was like,
wait, hold on.
Whoa.
I wasn't reading right.
This man, the operator said hi there. Boy, you two are thick as fuck, aren't you?
God damn. Okay,
I
shit.
was like, my bad. I was looking at 2B's ass, but like, I'm like, oh,
Hey, yo, wait, you just
Guy, go to bed. Guy, go to bed. Guy, go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to
Like,
sleep.
either had something to drink or you're sleep deprived. Go to bed. Right now.
Oh my god.
Like, hang up the game, dog. You need some sleep.
My
That
brain
10 hour
was like-
Nah, bro, that 10-hour Amazon shift got you fucked up. They hitting you with that permission bathroom break. That shit got you all sorts of messed up.
Yo, no. The bullshit is that like, what you call it? You get 50-minute break, right? I swear, it does not feel like 50 minutes, bro. Feel like 5 minutes, bro. Feel like 5 minutes, bro. Because like you're like from your workstation to the cafeteria is like what 2-minute walk. So there's an extra 2 minutes walking there, but they didn't want you going too early, but they also don't want you being too late. So they complain about if you go to like 5 minutes earlier, but if you got like what 3 minutes late because you have to walk there in time, they say you shouldn't got here earlier. So you cannot win. You cannot win at this point.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Like, literally any break that's near an hour long feels like 5 minutes. It's because you're not fucking stuck at a desk or anywhere else. Like, I can tell you right now, my job pretty much gives me like an hour-long lunch break, right? I could pull up to the
break.
an hour-long lunch break. I could pull up to
Yep.
the nearest McDonald's, drive back, which is like what, like 6-ish minutes, and then sit in that car, and all of a sudden, it's already time to go back inside. Like, it's already 3:15.
Yo, guy, I'm gonna keep it real. I think you have one Amazon player I know who does not steal time.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
how was
oh.
working conditions over there?
okay, so, guy, well, let me phrase this.
Mm.
So you gotta, so first of all,
We're gonna leave you with that cliffhanger, because we gotta wrap things up here. Thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated. We're not gonna give out any raids tonight. I'm probably gonna hop off the call in a little bit, go take a shower, and proceed to flop onto my bed at Mach 5. So once again, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, DKW will not be happening, but since I have none to do, I might end up using Tuesdays as a different thing. Maybe it'll just be chilling, playing games on the occasional off day. Since I still want to, you know, be busy doing something, but most of the time it's probably just going to be me working on Thursday's show, or Thursday's new show, because now I'm thinking of moving, I'm pretty much solidified on moving DKW over to Thursday, because nothing ever comes up to stop me from doing it on Thursday. Unless I'm having a block for that week. In that case, I'll just let you all know that DKW is postponed, which is what happens most of the time. Or just personal issues coming up. It's usually a coin flip between the two. But anyways, thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated. We now stare down Alyssa, the Judgment. And we have to figure out exactly what the aim is, who is the biggest threat to Strahd, and as of right now, how to get out of this situation. Find out next time on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see each one of you beautiful people in the next one. Sayonara.